Yeah, let's do it. Gonna get a big bowl of beef chow mein. Beef chow mein. Ooh, with noodles.
Just look for the place called Leho, folks. Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
Little old lady got a little late last night. Ow. Little old lady got a mutilated last night. Werewolves of London again. Ow. Little old lady got a mutilated last night. Werewolves of London. Jared is hiding under your bed.
Oh, God.
He's gonna get you with his big bowl of rice and shit. Jared is hiding under your bed.
Scare me like that.
Oh, protein. He's gonna get carbs with his big bowl of rice and salmon bacon. He's gonna get you with his salmon bacon. The salmon bacon's gonna get you. You're gonna get salmon baked. He's gonna get you with a salmon bacon. Synchronize, guys. You're gonna get salmon baked. Burning down the house. Beef chow mein. Burning down the house. Beef chow mein.
Oh my God! What? One arm says this is her favorite song ever.
Say what?
Oh, wow. That's most definitely what's up.
Oh my God! One arm
Ow.
says this is her favorite song ever.
Say what?
Oh, wow.
Ow. Yeah. All right. You know.
Zoe in the chat bragging. Yeah, it's time to synchronize.
Yeah, it's time to synchronize. Ian. Oh.
Always be synchronized.
All right, here we go. Yep. It's time for the card battle of history.
Oh shit!
Oh, here we go.
That's right. Woo! Look at them cards. We love them cards. There's the king and the queen and right now we have fucking look at all these cards. That's way too many cards. That's we have 8 waves of cards plus the king wave, which is like 7 brand new cards we introduced last week. The silver king, the blue.
Beautiful.
It's either too many cards or a true testament to the variety on this show.
That is it. That is the true testament for our variety. We've got light characters, dark characters. We've got powerful, weak characters. Like,
but I say to you all, the
Pasta
next
dude.
series shall be the darkest yet.
Yep. We're not introducing one this week. Next week.
Not this week.
Here's a super dark series.
The darkest of the dark, the most evil entities we have ever encountered. Truly the most evil entity. Slow burn, multidimensional child molester doesn't even deserve to be on this list.
Oh, man.
Slow burn, multi-child dimensional child molester has like a plan. I mean, he's got to admire a man with a plan. Or, I guess.
I mean, maybe not that kind of plan.
That kind of plan is pretty bad. But you gotta respect the fact that it crossed like multiple dimensions of time.
I mean, he was determined. Like
he was
like
fucking bound and determined. Hey, how do we know Corny isn't like 48? but to his species, that's a kid. But to our species, it's 48.
I mean, you
don't know.
gotta, yeah, like, would that be
You don't
okay?
know.
Would that be okay? I don't know. It's like the Okamas or whatever from Star Trek, the Kess race. They only lived to be like 9.
Right.
Oh, damn.
They die young.
Like when we first meet Kess in Voyager, she's like 3 years old, but she's a fully grown woman.
Mm.
Man, bringing morals into my science fiction, damn you.
Or how about that one chick, Famke Jensen, before she was, before she was she was even on a top in the Golden Eye. She was in an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
She was
Perfect
also
woman.
Femke Jensen. She was also in X-Men.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Yep. But before that, she was on Next Generation as like this perfect being that was supposed to be a prize for some
Perfectly sexually desirable person that would just adapt to your personality to make her whatever is perfect for you.
Right.
So like when she'd see Worf, she'd be like,
like,
but with Picard, she'd get all intellectual and shit. With Riker, she'd get all horny and slutty because it's Riker. This is the perfect woman, a total slut.
and she knows how to
Wait.
mix a mean drink too.
Wasn't she in The Faculty where she played
Yes.
yeah, she played the teacher who ended up falling in love with like the fucking burnout.
Yes.
It's been so long since I've seen The Faculty. I don't know.
She was a horny teacher.
Yeah, Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
The only part of that movie I really remember is the not blood test from The Thing where they use cocaine.
Oh yeah.
A little coke. I remember the
Well,
whole
it's his own
team
mixture.
standing outside in the rain because the creatures in them needed to drink or something. Remember that?
Yeah, they were.
And that
Yeah,
was
they
Sam
dehydrated.
Raimi. Sam Raimi, right?
That
Was
was
it
Sam
really?
Was it? Was
Oh
it?
wait, was it? Or was it Robert Rodriguez? It was Robert Rodriguez. Scratch that. Never mind.
Was it really?
Rodriguez? Yes,
Hold
it was
on,
I
Robert
didn't know
Rodriguez.
that.
I don't trust you now, Teddy. I'm sorry.
it's a bit restrained for either of them for the way it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it shows that Robert Rodriguez can make a movie.
Oh shit! Yep, it's Robert Rodriguez. Didn't even fucking know.
He can do it. It doesn't have to be a Spy Kids or a complete jerk off. It can be a real film.
Yeah.
Zoe says,
but-
"Wait, was I on Star Trek? No, you weren't."
So here we go. Here's the card battle. Last week's card battle was between Doug, trapped inside a parody of a movie he doesn't get, and our queen, Kimberly, and her amazing dildos. Right.
Now,
what it boiled down to was Doug just does not have enough depth to
Nope.
take on the queen.
It was a
right.
total wash. Total wash. He completely failed. Kimberly was just massive.
He only got a pity vote. A pity vote, Doug Walker. That's all you're worth.
who gave him the pity vote? I wonder.
Zoe.
Wait, I was on Star Trek, says Zoe.
Pity vote.
Is she
Pity
saying she's
vote.
Femke Jensen?
Famke Jensen? Yeah, Famke Jensen, right? Because Famke Jensen was like smoking white hot, right?
Oh, dude.
When she got the
She
role
still
on
is.
Jean Grey, it was like, yeah, she's still super hot. And
You ever seen Hamlet Grove on Netflix?
Mhm.
Yeah, she was in that. She was still fucking a gorgeous woman.
And she was one of the best Bond girls, which is quite a high bar, right?
Yeah, she actually had a
High bar.
career after that.
Yeah. Most Bond girls don't necessarily have a career after being a Bond girl. That's usually their high point.
Wasn't one of the Bond women a trans woman?
I don't know.
I feel like that's a thing. I feel like that's a thing that happened.
I honestly don't know. Was Grace Jones? A trans.
No. Grace Jones is not a trans
Wait,
woman.
you're
They're
telling
just
me Halle Berry?
very 80s and very 80s androgyny. No, not Halle Berry.
Halle
telling
Berry.
me to-
Yeah. Halle Berry was born Hal.
Hal Berry.
Hal Berry.
Shit,
Well, that was a hell of a
But-
smooth transition she had then.
Tonight's battle, though, is between. Oh my God, this is going to be amazing. It's going to be the boys, Brown and Brown.
Yeah.
Amazing Mike of Amazing Discoveries and his horrible sweaters. His hideous fucking sweater.
I am all
Lord,
in this for the
look at
boys.
Yeah.
I am biased.
I gotta say,
If this is the regular setup of like a wrestling commentary, I'm that asshole announcer who's just totally on the side of one and fuck the other.
it's because
Yeah.
he has the eye patch, right?
Yes, that eye patch.
Well, we
is
gotta love the eye
sexy.
patch. I mean, and plus, I think the numbers on this it was 2 against 1. I mean, we're already kind of stacking it against them. You know, we got
Good.
2 Brown and Brown, the brothers versus
So it's a handicap.
Amazing
match.
Mike. It's handicapped. Yeah.
So this is a squash match basically to get the
Yes.
boys over.
On
Well,
the road
hey, that's
to
not
Brown and
a
Brown.
bad way of looking at it. I don't mind that kind of point of view.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Oh.
Brown and Brown going to chocolate and chocolate.
We are
Chocolate.
Chocolate, factory
Chocolate,
outlet on the hill.
Oh my God!
Boy,
Look, it's their
everything
retarded
smells
brother.
great. What would you like?
Wow, he's talking.
Covered raisins.
Chocolate
Got
covered
it.
raisins.
Got it. Let's go on that.
Wow.
Hold on,
they're-
wait,
they're-
is
they're-
he actually slow? I gotta hear
might
that
actually
again.
be retarded. He might actually be
Factory
retarded.
outlet on the hill. Boy, everything smells great. What would you like?
Chocolate covered raisins.
Got it. Yeah.
it's the body language that says retard more than anything.
He's either slow or drunk.
He might be both. Wait, he's not a retard. He's just a heavy alcoholic.
Look at how fucking huge his feet are.
Jesus, he's
Look at his. He's a massive dude. Look at the size of his feet compared to her feet.
Jesus. He's a
Whoa.
Frankenstein's monster.
Hey, have you ever considered maybe he's deaf?
Maybe he's deaf.
He might be.
Wait, maybe he's deaf. Like death.
Ed lost
like
an
the
eye.
dead.
This guy lost an
He's the
ear.
Grim Reaper. Chocolate.
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 Oh my god, this is
Chocolate,
sexy.
chocolate.
I'm hard. I'm
Chocolate.
so fucking hard.
Chocolate.
Oh, my nipples are hard.
Brown and
I'm
brown and
getting
chocolate
horny.
and brown and
Getting
chocolate.
really
and brown.
horny. Where is this? This is in St. Louis, isn't
yep.
it?
Chocolate.
Oh my god. Hey, I've
Chocolate
had
tears.
those.
Oh, and they have a Zoltan machine. Oh my god.
I've seen those somewhere else for sale.
Maybe at Target. Target has some very high-end chocolate.
They do have a Zoltan. Does it
They
work?
do. I think so. Unless that sign there says out of order on the front of it.
I think it
think
says
so.
sorry. I think it says sorry on it.
Sorry.
I want to go visit these people and offer to get this fucker working.
I want to go there and be like, hey, but I want to make a wish to be big. They're like, no, can't do it. So you're like, God.
I could just see like like some fat fuck walking in here and like, I wish to be skinny, and he's like, well, get the fuck out of the chocolate store, motherfucker.
I mean, I bet the brother was right. I bet it does smell like heaven outside this place.
Oh yeah. Zoltan machine.
Like I imagine the
Zoltar.
inside of this place just smells amazing.
Is it Zoltan or Zoltar? I think it's Zoltar.
I think it's
Zoltan.
Zoltar.
Is it Zoltar? Zoltan is
Dude, where's my car?
yeah, Zoltan.
Zoltan.
Zoltar machine. Yes, it's Zoltar.
Yeah,
What do you think of the
Zoltar.
chocolate, Ed Brown?
Delicious.
Oh, they got chocolate. They're eating it.
Some
Yum,
best
yum.
chocolate I've ever had.
Chocolate in the
Yummy
bag.
chocolate.
In
It's
our
so
mouths and in our
good.
stomachs.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're chocolate. Very good chocolate.
Make the trip down here.
Chocolate,
take a
chocolate's
tour,
very good
and
chocolate.
Eat some good chocolate. There's
Chocolate?
Nothing better.
See,
Nothing
the
better than chocolate.
raisins.
And chocolate. We got
That's your
brown and
favorite,
brown
isn't
and brown and brown
And
at
that brown,
chocolate
what's
and
We
your
got
chocolate.
brown
chocolate.
and brown and bubbles.
Favor?
Trailer Park Boys in the back.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you have.
He's look at him. He looks so retarded. Though.
Easter eggs, caramel-filled Easter egg.
All right.
What?
Have fun.
Back it up. I gotta hear him talk again. I can't.
Okay.
Caramel
Either
Easter
I'm
Carmen,
eggs.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Either
what you
I'm
have.
way too high, or he looks like Bill Murray
Easter
when he
eggs,
talks.
caramel-filled Easter egg.
All right.
Caramel filled Easter eggs.
On the road
All right.
with Brown and Brown. And
Yeah.
next stop, well, you'll have to wait and see.
He also
Please,
only
keep
has that
tuned in,
one
for goodness
suit.
sakes. Don't change the channel.
Don't
There's
change
all
the
That
kinds
is
of
channel.
not
things
tucked
to
in
look
Don't-
and
for,
wrinkly.
okay?
Don't change the
And
channel.
not buttoned up all the way.
Out and about.
God, look
Yeah.
how wrinkly his shirt
And he
is.
starts wiggling around. He starts rocking like a retard. And don't change the channel. Don't change the channel on the YouTube.
So, to be politically correct,
Hi, we're standing here.
you're saying
right
Brown
in
and
front
Brown
of
has
Gateway
R word
Magnet
strength
High
on their side?
Yes.
Yes, they have R word strength.
That's a
They
huge,
have a minion they can summon.
that's wow, that's powerful.
Yes.
They can
So
summon
now it's
an
even
R
more of a
word.
handicap match.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can
And
summon an R
remember,
word with
we
his
This is
R
like-
word
this-
strength.
This is like a handicap match against the Dudley Boys. You know, at any moment, Spike's going to show up.
Oh, and this
So
is
it's
the
kind of-
Gateway Magnet School. So the entire building is a giant magnet. Right?
Is it?
Well, magnet just means it attracts like the best students. But
Mm.
magnets, I say it has a magnetic field.
And that's what Ed is feeling right now, making him clearly feel a disturbance in the force.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
man.
is feeling a disturbance. Look how slick he looks in his
R.I.P. Ed.
black suit with the fucking silver tie. Ed right here is styling. Good lord, he is on fleek. That is some
That's like
Ed drip.
that's something I'd like expect John Wick to wear when he's about to go take care of business.
Yeah. Ed Brown is a styling motherfucker. Even with the eye patch, makes him look even cooler. Yeah. Amazing. I love it.
Especially when placed next to his dorky brother.
Yes, dorky.
Oh,
guys!
You should make.
That's where we
I have an
go.
idea. You should make a separate
And now
card,
here
but with
we
like
are in the
a
South,
different
and,
eye patch.
it's, Gateway
Yes.
Magnet
All right.
High
I need
School.
separate cards for the
Jaguars.
separate
This is,
brothers, right?
It's
Yes.
Gateway
I-
Magnet High School.
Home of the Jaguars.
Gateway Magnet High
This is,
School.
where the
Yeah.
best and brightest in the city of St. Louis come to matriculate.
Yes.
And
Matriculate?
you've got a,
Man, he uses those
great
big words,
location.
too.
It's right,
That's hot.
by the hill.
It's a
just
sexy, smart
behind
man that
chocolate
uses big
chocolate.
words.
And so it's a.
That's a
it's
Bond
perfect,
villain.
Yeah.
Probably weigh about 350 pounds.
No, that's the guy
And
Bond
they have-
consults
did you
to
know they
find
have
out how to
about
beat the
1,200
villain.
students here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
it's
like
a big
the
school.
It's a
and
big
it's also known for their
He's got that
EMT
Nick
program, their
Fury
emergency medical,
big dick
The
energy,
folks
right?
in the
He does
ambulance.
kind of look like a
And,
like a
yeah, it's
earlier
very,
version
very
of
good
Nick
school
Fury.
If you want to become
Yeah.
work.
So he says it's not a
get people to
handicap match because the eye patch one is going to Owen Hart his way to the ring.
Holy shit!
Yes. Unfortunately, Ed
Ed
down here
Ed.
fell to his death. He jumped out.
Jumped to his dad.
Jumped from the balcony.
His brother made a video about saying it was their favorite balcony. Boy, it's great to be alive. And then
We're
later,
going to
Ed,
fall from here.
Ed, the crowd for this, I would really fuck you up. I think I'd want to do a flip on the way down.
Like, how appropriate would it be to like at his funeral if they played "I Believe I Can Fly"?
Well, he did. He did believe he could fly. Plus the eye. The eye. There was a lack of depth perception. He didn't think it was that far.
Hospital and by ambulance, this is a good place to go.
And a big shout out for the Jeep. And One thing I will say
Well,
about
the car that drove by.
Gateway,
Come
their
on.
student population.
See, he keeps doing
like
that.
you
Here,
said,
here.
their graduation rate is
I
very
forget what
high,
his
which
name is.
always
The other
good.
brother, Kermit.
And the students seem like
Kermit
they
Brown.
care.
Yeah, Kermit Brown.
They have a football team here.
Is he wearing a
Yeah,
hairpiece?
they've won some
Maybe.
high school
Ed?
championships.
Maybe.
So a big
That's a
shout out to
hairpiece.
Gateway for all you.
Ed has got a hairpiece.
Jaguar.
Well, he had terminal cancer. He might have been going bald from chemo.
Yeah, it doesn't quite match his hair below. And
Well, look, like it's the look at its positioning. Like
yeah,
this is a very well kept man. No well kept man is gonna let his hair grow over his ears or down his neck too far. He would have gotten a haircut by then. This is a toupee.
Probably.
okay.
I'm not hating. I'm just pointing it out.
The
Yeah, the
Jag.
hair color's not a perfect match either.
Speaking of which, you can see my Jaguar in the parking lot here. So.
Hey, you know what,
Oh,
foreign
he's got a
cars
Jag.
are
He's got a
driveway,
Jaguar.
It's
Okay? Buy American.
British.
He would be a man
Airlines,
who is concerned about his
Actually, they
image,
always
right?
say, "Oh,
So
it was assembled in the United
clocks.
States, so it's an American
right.
car. No, it
Yeah.
isn't. I mean, you'd agree.
Close enough.
Close enough.
What do you want?
Well, I think
Want a
it should-
Chevy?
It's just he makes
I wonder
noises.
what-
He's
you
like,
know what I do wanna
like
have is one of those driverless. What is it?
Okay,
driverless
so we
cars.
know who
No, I want-
we know who the
I know
Chewbacca
there's
is
some
and who the Han
horrible
Solo is now.
collisions
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything.
Hell
Think
yeah.
about it.
Even kind of makes
City,
like
listen to some tunes, relax,
I think you got to actually sit there. And
Oh
watch.
man.
take a little nap along the way.
Take a
I
little
think it'd be
nap
kinda
along
neat.
the way.
This is an auto on your GMC. You can't just push a button and go.
He's a little like,
Situation,
Muppet,
though.
all right, what are we gonna
When
do? And
cruise
he's like,
control came
we're
into
just
play
gonna
with
check.
automobiles.
Like,
People
he's-
were like, I'm never going to use it. I like using the accelerator.
all of its lunchboxes.
Ed looks kind of anxious here. Like,
And then people say, I'm not going to press a button. Oh my goodness, that's
oh
too
my
hard.
goodness.
And let me say this: if the evolution says Dan Brown can get in a car, drive to Kansas City, take a little nap along the way. Hey, I'm
Oh,
for
take
it.
a little nap
What can I
along the
say?
way.
I like technology.
He's just standing there pretending like he's listening, thinking about how he's going to go back to that chocolate store when they're done and like buy one of everything.
As well.
So, look at that face. That's a face that's saying, "Man, that's some good chocolate."
That's damn good.
Terrified.
Would you?
Yeah. All it takes is one guy that doesn't know that you have a driverless car and look in there and there's nobody in there and he swerves right in front of you.
He lounged back in the back. I had to drive to Kansas City, and oh my gosh, that's a long drive. All the trucks, and they go, and they barely.
Ed just signaled to us that he used cocaine for this.
Rounds back in the back. I had to drive to Kansas City, and oh my gosh, that's a long drive. And he barely passed 15
Highway 70 's
cars.
pretty ruddy.
he's telling someone behind the camera, "You better have
Hey, next time.
a little something ready.
I'm
Don't
gonna
this
say,
shit."
Take the bus.
Yeah, he does.
Go back
Kermit the
with
Frog.
Greyhound.
He is
It's
Kermit
not going to kill you.
Kermit
You
Brown.
took the bus to Chicago, didn't you?
Took the bus to Chicago a lot. I took a bus home from
You
California.
don't believe that's his real voice?
48 hours.
That's totally his real voice.
Yeah,
What was the bus like at the
that's
very
voice
end?
he
I mean, was
always
the
talks
toilet?
in.
Mom wouldn't pay for a plane ticket. She said she'd pay for a bus ticket, but not a plane ticket.
I don't blame her on that one. What were you doing out in California
Oh,
anyway?
Visiting a buddy over Christmas.
I
Well, you
get
knew
it.
you didn't have enough money to get back.
Hitchhike.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, bad idea. Ended up in South Central LA with
Ooh.
just no rides. Nobody's picking me up for some reason.
Well, what was the time that you hitchhiked from Thunder Bay, Canada,
Nipigon, actually.
Nipigon,
Yeah. Then
And-
one time from Florida too.
and then you're going through Chicago where that mass murderer was?
Yeah.
What? He was hitchhiking across. Ed Brown hitchhiked across the country.
That was
Oh, he narrowly avoided John Wayne Gacy? Jesus Christ, Ed.
I'm
Wow.
glad you were.
Okay,
like,
so this adds
captured
several
and raped
points.
by a fat clown.
Yeah, Ed can avoid serial killers. He's got a sixth sense that keeps him protected. Ed doesn't die till he wants to.
That's right. No, he's going,
crime, I
Ed,
guess.
but
Yeah,
Ed.
good thing you didn't spot me.
Quick story
That's
about
like
that.
saying, "Oh, my
John
mom
Wayne
was
Gacy.
alive during Ted Bundy."
So anyway, they
That kind of that'd be funny if that was his last words. Nobody kills Ed, but Ed.
It's the weirdest thing I heard
and
when he
the
died. It
guards
was just,
did not like him.
"Hey!"
And what happened was they executed him very slowly.
Who?
It took him like 45 minutes, and he was still conscious. And,
Oh, what? He's talking about how they
so whatever
executed
you do, if
Gacy?
you commit capital
I want to
pieces
hear
of
about
death
this.
penalty. So anyway, they executed the guy, and the guards did not like him. And what happened was they executed him very slowly.
Oh, God.
It took him like 45 minutes, and he was still conscious. And so whatever you do, if you commit capital crimes, be nice to the guards so it's quick, I guess.
What?
I don't think that's true.
Wait, you notice how Ed got a little uncomfortable when he looked at him and talking about a quick, painless death or a long, drawn-out one? He kind of got a
Yeah, I'll
little bit of
back that
reaction
up.
from Ed there.
Did Gacy get lethal injection or the electric
I'll back
chair?
it up, but like, I don't know if I believe that. I've heard the Gacy story so many times, and I've never heard anything about he died. He died in the electric chair.
Yeah, so did
Even if you
Ted
do
Bundy,
it,
right? Ted
even if
Bundy
you do it
too.
slow, the initial
Yeah.
shock is going to put them completely unconscious because their brain just got fucking fried. I don't know, but let's see that reaction again.
Like 45 minutes, and he was still conscious. And
He's a little,
whatever you do, if you commit capital crimes, be nice to the guards so it's quick, I guess. I don't know.
Well, Dahmer, Jeffrey Dahmer, you know that story, right?
Well, his
That's,
cellmate killed him.
Hey,
Oh, they're
well,
bringing
yeah,
up Jeffrey
someone
Dahmer.
died.
One of them,
quick.
God.
This is the darkest episode they've ever done. What the fuck? They never talk about serial killers.
They're
Also, Dahmer was taller than I thought he was.
they're personal
say they-
injury lawyers. Why are they talking about Jeffrey Dahmer and John Wayne Gacy?
Outside of a high school.
Oh, we're here at the high school we used to go to. Let's talk about the serial killers we know about. Have you ever heard of Albert Fish? He's put so many needles into his groin that when they electrocuted him, supposedly sparks shot out of his penis.
And yes, that is the legend. There's an x-ray you can find of all the needles in his body. It's probably not true that happened, though. That sounds a bit ludicrous.
Guy,
That's
the
how
cannibal,
Walt Disney got inspired.
ate his victim. They were so scared of him that when they did the autopsy, they had him handcuffed to the table. Yeah, they weren't going to take any chance
I
that
didn't
this
hear
guy was
about
a
that.
zombie. and
Really?
come up
Is
off the
that
table.
true? He was handcuffed.
I mean, these guys are these guys are legal experts. They probably know all kinds of shit. I don't
Yeah.
want to question this, but again, that's something I've never heard before, that
No,
they
you know what it
chain cuffed
is?
his corpse because he was beaten to death.
No, you know what it is? They probably may have handcuffed his corpse initially just so like nobody would steal the body.
Well, yeah, that could be a possibility. Because I can't imagine
celebrity
anybody
at that
would think,
point.
"Oh, he might get up." Because as I understand it, he was either beaten to death with like a padlock in a sock or a pipe. I think it was a pipe.
I thought it was
heard
like
broom handle. Yeah,
I heard it was like a dumbbell.
See,
Maybe it was a
All
dumbbell.
over the place.
Either
It's all
way,
over
he got his head caved in, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the guy
don't
guy
know.
who killed him was fucking nuts in his own regard. Like,
Is that covered
why'd you
in
kill?
the
Because God told me
in
to.
the Netflix show? Do they cover that part of it?
I don't know. I
Uh,
haven't seen it. I've heard
yeah.
I've heard it's just salacious garbage, so I didn't watch it.
And I heard it was a struggle to watch. People watch it and they're like, turn it off after a while. It's not a binging show.
You want like a decent Jeffrey Dahmer movie? Watch the Jeremy Renner Jeffrey Dahmer movie.
Jeremy Renner played Jeffrey.
Really?
Yep.
I've seen that movie, and I do not recommend that movie.
That
That movie.
Don't listen to Art.
That movie is almost
No.
about nothing other than him being gay. Being a serial killer is kind of a secondary aspect of that story.
You see him fuck a corpse.
Oh, we
Yes,
didn't
but that's
introduce
what I'm
Jester.
saying. It's more about
We
him
didn't
being a
introduce
pervert.
Jester.
Yeah, this is a
Jester
homeless guy we found out by the tree, like destined to like AI fucking watch you in the woods robot.
We
so
have,
that
we
I
have
can
a
always
third
keep an
guy
eye on
in
all
the
of you.
guest box right there.
I guess this jackoff used to sell AOL discs. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Made a lot of bad investments.
I guess.
Why? She took the kids. And I became an 800-pound fat man.
How the hell did we find you next to the shitting tree, though? My snake found you next to the shitting tree. And you're all bloody and shit. And you seem to be covered in grease. Who did stuff to you?
Zoe says that's how I want to go out. What's that mean? Which? Having their head caved in prison?
With a dumbbell or a broomstick
beaten
or
to death with a dumbbell?
pipe?
What are we talking about?
I mean, that's not how I'd prefer to go, but you know, different strokes for different folks.
Beaten to death with the pipe, or possibly a dumbbell.
I don't know.
I don't know. No thanks. Maybe jumping from the 11th floor might be cool. Who knows? That might be cool. Yes, in prison. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Affirmative on that, apparently.
Now, do you think any of these guys ever suffered from pus nuts?
I think Jeffrey Dahmer suffered from a horrible case of pus nuts. It drove him mad.
Yep, he had pus nuts for sure.
You ever heard the story of like this this chick got like a mouth infection that was like so bad that well, it was caused from like bacteria that you would find normally on like a dead body.
Oh God.
Was she sucking off corpses?
No. She was dating a guy
who was fucking corpses.
Oh
my God.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh my God. Ma'am, I have to ask you something. Have you been having sex with corpses?
Yeah, they actually got like. Now, I can't tell you shit where to find it. Just look it the fuck up. I might be lying.
Yeah, don't trust him. Look it up yourself. And
yeah, never trust me.
Report back to us about your findings. Post it.
I want to die in a way that makes people go, oof, that's embarrassing. I want to go mid-orgasm.
Okay. Perfect way to go out. I don't want to say the first. Anyway, if you get hit by like a bus or something, and someone's coming to rush you to like give you medical aid, and you don't think you're gonna make it, never mind.
If you ever go to the electric chair for your last meal, ask for a giant sack of popcorn that hasn't been popped.
I was gonna say, just someone's running over to give you care, just lean in real close and say, "Find the bomb," and then just.
Not dead yet.
Yeah, they have his brain sitting in a pan, and he's handcuffed to the table.
Oh my gosh. Well, and then there was Richard Speck, of course, who is a
Richard
horrendous
Speck.
individual. How did we get on this subject anyway?
How did we get on this subject? How did we get on this
Let's
subject?
change the subject.
Are they freestyling?
Gateway Tech.
If you got a kid,
All
it's
right.
a good place to go.
I agree. From Brown on Brown, we're on the road.
And then he's
Where
just
we're
this
at
thing with
next,
his arms.
nobody knows,
And he's a
but-
very animated guy.
For goodness
Dan
sakes,
Brown?
we're
Is it
still
Dan?
here.
Ed
Even
and
if it's
Dan,
in
I
the middle of
think.
the
I think it's
night.
Dan.
Yeah.
And
Just floating away. Bye, Dan. Jesus
God, look at
Christ.
the size of his hand.
if you've been hurt in an automobile accident, I probably know what you're thinking. maybe I can deal with the
Dan,
insurance
Dan,
company
it's
on my
Dan
own.
Brown's right there.
Well,
All right,
remember,
Dan.
the
Dan
insurance
and Ed.
company has a staff of
And the
professionals working for
retarded
them.
brother we
We're the
has no
attorneys at
name.
Brown & Brown.
They just call
Don't be a
him.
victim
They
twice.
call him stupid.
Get your car fixed now. Obtain a rental car.
Look at
Get
the look in
compensated
Ed's
for your
eye right
injuries.
there.
You should have us working for you.
In Missouri, dial all threes.
Sexy guy.
333-3333.
3333333.
Dial all eights.
888.
If you can't come to us,
So
We'll come to
retarded.
you.
Stop it, guys. Okay, where are we going? On the road with Brown and Brown. We're going to the Grove. Yeah, this is where the retarded brother wanders
here's
into
the
the
Grove.
street.
Exciting, trendy part of St. Louis. It's really come around in the last 10 years.
Just
There's a
staring
TV
at
show
nothing.
shot here called Sweetie Pies, which is on the Oprah network.
Birdie.
And really good soul food, Sweetie Pies.
There's Mom just
And they just opened up
smiling
in Chestnut. You can see
without a
behind
single
us.
thought in
That's,
her fucking head.
An urban brew house.
Oh, no, he's distracted by a car or a squirrel.
You said you were gonna take me to the buffet.
He'll love her, though.
No, it doesn't like ale. Just the.
Now, see, she is really proud of her boys. You don't understand? She's just got a stupid grin on her face. She's so proud of her boys. Like, these two guys have built a multi-million-dollar,
So
yeah,
the area that we're in is right at
multi-million-dollar
Manchester
law
Highway,
firm, right?
which is just
From nothing,
about
really.
a mile from
You
the
know?
whole neighborhood. And
These guys came from
That
very
jackass in the background has done nothing. Nothing.
It's done nothing at all.
He can't even
He's
button
not
his
the ox
suit
that
up.
like runs the plow at the farm. Come on.
Can't even button his suit up.
He hasn't been able to hold down a job.
And
Hasn't found a lady to marry him or
the
nothing.
mangroves.
He works the farm.
It's been
Stop.
wasted
So
space.
that's out of business.
That went out of business.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
like, oh, maybe not. Oh, I should
Staring off
that.
into
All of a sudden,
space,
no,
looking
we're
at
not.
the sun.
I have a
Atomic
full-
Cowboy. Atomic Cowboy.
Staring into the sun. That's what he's doing.
Anyway, it's
He's
a nice,
retarded.
beautiful day. It's a vibrant area. I mean, you can just come on down here, and there's no
Ah,
shortage of places
it's a
to
vibrant
eat or,
area.
places
Ah.
to drink, that's for sure. Especially with the Chestnut Brewery right here.
Oh, the Chestnut Brewery.
Beer or-
It's right behind him over there. The
Alright, no
Chestnut Brewery,
ale.
right?
I don't know about ale,
Now, actually,
but,
pause there. See those orange
beer.
windows? Yeah,
Alright, no
those
ale.
big orange windows on the right.
Mhm.
From outside, you can see the big copper things they have where they're brewing up all the brew and stuff like that. Right? You can see into the actual brewery, while the rest of the place is like restaurant, bar. You're not supposed to go back there, but yeah, have the big windows so you can see it.
I don't think I would want to eat next to a brewery.
No?
Brewing beer is not a pleasant smell.
Well, it's like almost a separate building area thing. It's a facility, right? It's
Eh.
it's a whole
Yeah, like I think they have bars in some breweries.
Yeah. The Bush Brewery has a big thing, including like a big banquet hall where people have like weddings over at the Bush Brewery, and there's a couple breweries, little micro brews in town that also are restaurant bar things. You know, I mean, there's more than a couple of them.
I hate that word.
What?
What?
Brewery. There's no way to say it without sounding like an idiot. Brewery.
Brewery.
Brewery. Brewery.
Brewery.
Brewery.
What nobody says it's like February.
Brewery.
I'm not saying February right now correctly. Nobody says February right.
February.
It's called Feb.
It's February.
No, it's Feb, man. January, Feb, March.
February. Or no, February. Nope.
February.
I'm not even saying it right. Doesn't matter.
Just
Well,
like
you're bear.
don't say guys.
I don't think anybody
right.
says Wednesday right. Nobody says Wednesday right. It's
Oh, no. Let's settle this
Wednesday.
argument once and for all. What did we find out about hydras, Teddy?
What- that they have that they're mythological.
That they are
Near bodies of water in a cave on an island, as if
They are
every body of land is an island. It's surrounded
Which-
also surrounded by water. Right.
which would make them.
This is
aquatic.
a semantic argument. I'm anti-Semitic. The fact is, it's guide.
Ghidorah.
We all understand. I think we all understand.
Ghidorah. You're outnumbered this time. It's Ghidorah.
It is Gydra. I don't mind being in the minority. I am
You're not in the minority. You're in the.
I don't mind being oppressed by the majority.
I've even heard it pronounced Ghidra. I've even heard it pronounced Ghidra.
Make America Gydra again.
Make America Gydra again. It's February, but it's pronounced Black History Month. There you go. That's right. That's how you pronounce it.
I thought that was Juneteenth.
Today we remember Black History. Tomorrow we stop.
Yeah, it's March 1st now.
But,
It's March now.
Dark beer, if you like
Pilsner,
dark beer.
lager, that's about it.
Now, I recall this. I went to school on Grand Avenue
Uh-huh.
That's a lot further down.
in the 1950s, and
Uh-huh.
this was residential, believe it or not. Residential.
Wow,
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it, Mama. It was residential, huh?
She got
Kinda-
new teeth.
The places around here were real houses, residential places.
Yeah,
I
like
did not
places
know that.
behind
Now,
you,
they would
too.
only be less than a mile away
People live
from
there,
St.
too.
Louis University.
Right, that's what I'm saying. All of this was
Yeah.
residential.
Yeah.
And Bill,
Residential.
What
It's
are your memories of the
residential.
Grove
Bill.
today? What are your thoughts on the Grove?
His name is Bill.
Head on over to the Chestnut. Maybe we'll get a couple of beers later. I understand that they've got really good food too.
That's it.
What?
It's a beautiful
I
day,
understood a little
the
bit of
Grove is
that
a
towards the
happening
end.
place.
Here, back it up. Maybe we could hear
I'm talking
because the
about myself,
beginning of that.
The Chestnut. Maybe.
Residential.
Yeah.
And Bill, what are your memories of the Grove, or what are your thoughts on the Grove?
Head on over to the Chestnut. Maybe we'll get a couple of beers later. I understand that they've got really good food too.
That's it. Well, it's a beautiful day.
Come on over to the chat.
That sounded like several chunks of whatever he was trying to say didn't come out.
Yeah, a lot of that job is the Chestnut. Get some beer.
Get a couple of beers later, and then
Food's pretty good too. Like that, yeah. What I could understand, I understood fine, but there was just something in there that was just like,
I think I was
What
hearing.
if he's strung out?
I
What
think
if he's...
I think he was saying I'm going to
strung
go
out.
there for a couple beers later because I hear they got good food too.
oh, Kermit, Peter Griffin, and number 2. That's what. That's good. That's
not
mouse
too
potatoes,
far
is it?
I'm talking about myself. I
far
go to
off.
bed at 9 o'clock or 9:30, so it's not happening.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Yay!
And the mom, throw a black cloak on the mom, and she looks like that Photoshop picture of Emperor Palpatine with the sunglasses.
Yeah, she's Emperor Palpatine. I love the Grove. This used to be residential. It was residential. Residential.
It was a residential. But I used to sell fruit on the corner.
It was an area some would refer to as residential.
And then those blacks moved in, and we felt it was unnatural.
But the
Oh my God! Turns out Palpatine wanted to be a woman for a while, so this is trans Palpatine, and these are just Palpatine clones growing.
It makes sense, right? She is the dark lord of the Browns.
For me, because people don't even get started now until about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and Dan Brown's sound asleep by that time. I'll assure you of that. Ed Brown, the same way.
Yeah, I'm not a late, I don't stay up that late anymore. I love to sleep. Some people love a good meal. I love a good.
So I think you're right about the hairpiece, because now look at it on this side. There's like a straight line of gray.
Yeah.
So he had cancer. He was probably going through chemo. He probably lost his hair and got himself a hairpiece.
Yeah, probably.
The funny thing is, he probably doesn't look bad bald either.
No,
Probably not.
it's a good looking hairpiece too. He's styling,
Yeah.
profiling, right? Rocking it now.
Sleep.
I guess,
you
but
know,
I don't know.
It's I smile.
Meanwhile,
when I sleep.
Dweeby back there is wearing a wool
But you could come
gray
here.
suit.
It'd be a nice place to come for
Yeah.
dinner.
Corky.
Soul food.
Yeah, a lot of
It's
people
73 degrees out here. What are you doing?
It's a happening place. This is the place to be.
They have a
I gotta tell you.
24-hour diner.
Oh.
down the street.
Oh, they do?
There's a
That's
bikes.
always good, too.
So
Now,
rent
if
a
I was
bike
still a
things.
law student at St. Louis University, I'd probably go and check out the diners. But,
I'm
we
gonna
got one on the
wander
way
into
home in
traffic.
Dayton. You remember that one?
There's one there.
I
There's
need
one
beer.
on Grand,
The
the
city.
City Diner.
Yes.
City diner.
That's right.
There's one on right by the Fox
That's right.
Theater.
It does start here. He's starting to move.
Well, you won't go hungry around here.
His body
Sure.
language is starting to indicate
Well,
leaving.
This is Ron and Brown, and we are going to say goodbye to the
I'm
crowd.
being
I wanna
hungry.
say
Yep,
that and
bye.
Everything else, it's a
Yep.
happening place. And if you have extra time and you can go to bed by
Is there any
9
place that's
o'clock-
not a happening place for you?
Yes.
Name one.
Well, I can't name anything because if I did, then all of a sudden I get some angry phone calls. This is a happening place.
Depends on who you are.
It's kind of like a buddy of mine said, Dan, you should go on safari. I said, why would I go on a safari? I can just go to the zoo, for goodness sakes. You know, the wild kingdom, go out
I
to
just take a
Africa.
pistol to the zoo,
Is that-
right? And it's the same
You
thing.
have to have horses.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
fuck
not
seeing
too
animals in
keen
their
on
natural
different
habitat.
shots.
Let me just go
8-year-old
see 'em
boy in me
imprisoned.
screams for speed. But one of the things I just learned is we got a good St. Louis zoo here. We've been
Yeah,
there
we
before.
got a good St. Louis
And,
zoo here.
Yeah, just
Yep.
if you want to see animals, go to the zoo, for goodness sakes, right?
Yeah, do it. Go to St. Louis Zoo. See the animals. he went into Yoda there for a second. Back, he made a little Yoda noise there.
No, just if you want to see animals, go to the zoo, for goodness sakes, right?
In Africa, the last remaining rhinoceros.
And now his,
elephants and
the brother is
giraffes
definitely
and, you know,
considering walking into traffic now.
He's bored. There's too much talking.
Okay, so we've done it. We've been there.
The sun
Alright.
isn't where he
Yeah.
can stare at it directly.
All right, here we go. We're gonna yay.
Thanks for
Oh,
watching. And
Thanks for
hello
watching.
to everybody that always calls in and says hello. And
Hi.
they appreciate
Oh, where's he going?
Ready to leave.
Oh my God, he's wandering in traffic. Someone stop him! Don't let him wander. Oh my God. That retarded brother wanders in traffic.
The way
it just started
staring. He
I
just
appreciate
starts
that too.
staring at
Sure you
something.
watch.
He just stops.
He wants to go to the Chestnut, man.
He wants to get some beers.
And have good burgers, he hears.
Wants to get some beers and chicken wings over at the Chestnut place.
And now
Hi,
he's
where
gone.
else would
He's
you
gone.
be
He's
but in
dead.
front of
He was
Space
hit by a
Lake,
car.
Park?
He's
Overstayed his welcome that put him in the
Occasion.
basement.
But first,
Oh, Ed's
if
got
you-
a new sharp
What?
suit on. I like that. I like that fucking color.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
I-
like make a deal with the devil kind of suit.
That like
Yeah.
ruby red he's got going on. I dig that.
He'll do
Yeah.
that. It's very styling thing where he matches the shirt with the tie. You know what I mean? That's real slick. That is some slick shit. You know what I mean?
Where
He
fucking,
also always wears dark to match his eye patch.
and fucking Kermit the Frog over here looks like a fucking sweaty.
Yeah, Ed's in a fitted suit. Dan is not in a fitted suit.
Dan usually has his breast open too, and he's just like flailing his arms around. And
Yeah, Dan's the business casual one. Ed's the all business all the time one.
he's the one who just sits there and like Dan will be like, we got a situation here, and then Dan will just be standing there cracking his knuckles. You know, like,
Oh, damn.
I mean, Ed will be cracking his knuckles like,
The Enforcer.
that's right.
any of our former
Laugh at the brother in the back for his awkwardness all you want, but he's a physics professor. Is he really? You're fucking with me.
He
What?
doesn't know.
infomercials,
There's no way.
He
Prove it.
don't know.
we actually climbed
Show me.
up on this.
He's a
I think-
physics
was that
professor.
10 years ago?
He's
Something like
not a
that?
physics professor.
Probably
Get out of
was.
here.
More than that, I believe. But I could still do it if I wanted to. But I don't want to.
But we are here for a special reason, And a special
Special
shout-out
reason is
for
that we're
Mark
recording
Ollendorf
another episode
and
of
the
this
St. Louis
show
Parks Foundation.
because my
It's
brother
all
hates
possible.
doing this, and I love
And
torturing my
We have
brother.
our own fountain.
I hope
We're
he doesn't kill
we're
himself
dedicating it
eventually.
today. And anytime you drive by Spanish Lake,
All
you
right,
see
all right,
the
right.
fountain,
Actually,
you
here,
think
here.
of
Pause this.
Brown and
Pause this
Brown.
right here.
What do
We're
you
gonna
think
go
about-
ahead and jump to the next one because they just stand around the park for the rest of this video. We got the retarded brother. They kind of stand around the park. There's nothing much else.
Whoa! Retard alert! Retard alert!
Well, wait, no. I want to hear this story.
All right, just or
Because this story, they're getting in trouble with some cops.
We decided we don't need any goddamn licenses.
Sunfish Lake.
That is
Hey,
pretty.
this does
Right
this
next
does
to
speak
Spanish
to
Lake.
their
And
roots, which is
another, spot
just
club
a
memories.
middle
As
class
kids, we'd walk
family,
up here
right?
with our fishing
From
poles
Spanish
and,
Lake, you know.
Good
And
news
notice how
when
notice
the,
Ed opened
state would stock
with
this with
started
fish,
talking
new
first.
catfish,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we could come up here and we couldn't reel them in.
I mean, he looks
fast.
happy
We just
here.
pulled
He
them in
looks
one
like
after
he's
another.
happy to
The thing
be
about
at this
catfish,
place.
you have to remember is they have a big spike on the back.
It's true.
Yes,
So
they
when you
do.
pull them in, you had to grab them just right, otherwise that
Oh, he
spike
got to
would
kill
end up right in
something,
your
that's
little
why.
child.
No,
It was
I
very
like killing
pleasant. It hurt
things.
like hell, actually.
And you'd have
One
to
day
clean
I'll
them,
kill
and
me.
when you cleaned them, you had to peel the skin.
Yeah, they
off
don't
the
have
catfish.
scales. Catfish have skin, so
Yes.
you have to grab
Oh.
it and peel the skin off.
Oh, he knows. Sure.
And yeah, we do that in the backyard, and it was a big mess.
I remember on our bathtub. We do it in the bathtub.
Oh,
But,
why?
Yeah, a couple memories here. A good friend of mine, Michael Berger, and I, we had one of those inflatable rafts where you had to pump it up, and then we just marked it on in there. We were paddling all around, and all of a sudden some rangers yelling at us, and we're like, "What? Do you have a permit for that? A floating device?" I was like, "We don't have any permits."
We don't need no stinking permits.
You need to come in here right now.
I love how Gruffy said that. I want to hear that again.
We don't have any permits. What's the one?
We don't need no stinking permits.
And he goes, "You need to come in here right now." And we said, "No, we're just gonna float
No.
in."
Come and get us, copper.
Come and get us. Come and get us.
And then finally,
We're out in the middle of the water here. What are you
we
gonna
finally,
do?
Our boat. And you would have thought they caught Jesse James himself. I mean,
Ed
come on.
speaks first.
I mean, we're 17-year-old kids, but he wants to show his authority.
It's basically like the other way around of that scene in Tommy Boy. Except yeah, they're out on the water while the guy's screaming at him's on the land.
Probably was bored stiff because nothing would go on here.
Now, if you go a little further that way and go up a road, Larimore School is right there.
And
So
we're going to be visiting Larimore School here in a little bit, and that's where my mom used to teach.
yeah, she did. She taught kindergarten.
But you're
That's a
right, you
pink
can get
tie
to Sunfish
with a
Lake
red
through a
shirt.
road
Yeah.
behind Larimore School.
Very, they're made of
Right by
satin.
the
right.
ball diamonds and
Very stylish. Always
people would
buttons.
dump
But he's got
trash
it's a
back there. It
that
was
is
Oh,
a
that's
cool
right.
brush.
nasty. They had washing machines and
See, it's got the pointed
old
lapels
TV sets.
and the buttons on the side
And I
don't do
should
anything.
say
They're just
also,
there.
because this is such a old
Stylish.
old lake,
I feel like
back
we
in the
have to.
30s and 40s,
Someone should check if that
people
copy's
fishing
buried out there.
Someone should find out what.
If that cop is buried out there.
We had to do what we had to do.
Stinking permits.
throw their beer cans in the woods. And guess what? Michael Evans and I and other people would go on out there and find the old beer cans. And they'd be rusty.
Yeah, I
but
see.
what
It
you
wasn't
could do
really
is to have
depression.
some,
He was
is it
just like,
muriatic
nah, I
acid or-
had enough. Says says Mr. K812. That's right. He looks kind of badass with the eye patch. He dresses well. Yes, he's a badass. And he decided, I'm out. He wasn't depression. He had some kind of illness, and he's like, I ain't going to suffer through this. Fuck y'all. Like, YOLO.
I'm gonna die on my goddamn terms.
That's right. He had a terminal illness. He's like, I'm taking myself out. Right. Yeah.
or something like that, where you could, They wouldn't take the paint off the cans. And
R.I.P.
well,
Ed.
later on, we're gonna show.
Oh, he collects cans too.
Where I
And
found a
then
whole
he-
bunch of
Dick.
the beer cans.
And he finds these
I should say,
cans
well, it's
out
Cobank
in the
Grove.
woods and shit.
Yeah, some of
right?
them were cone tops, right?
Found
No,
some
I got a
real-
whole
he's like, I
bunch of
found
them,
some
and,
really old
Now,
cans
well,
out
maybe
here.
even
You know,
dig and see if I can find.
You wanna know what?
I do find his can collection interesting because I find cans and bottles interesting because of how much they've changed over the years.
I don't
Like-
believe Ed Brown killed himself.
he was murdered by Dan Brown.
You think Dan pushed him? Is
Either
it because
that
is it
or,
because
like-
I froze on a creepypasta face for Dan? Look at that fucking face I froze on. Just
Damn.
really take that in for a second. That mouth.
I'm like really, really, really fucking synchronized right now, and that is tripping me out.
Yeah, I mean, Dan Brown he collects beer cans, and there are quite a few wacky beer cans because St. Louis area is a crazy town for beer, right? There's a long history with the Busch Brewery there, and a lot of other smaller breweries that popped up. The Lemp Brewery, for instance, right? The Lemp Brewery kind of didn't survive Prohibition, right?
Is that the place that's supposed to be like crazy haunted?
Yes, the Lemp Brewery is haunted. Is now
Yeah,
a
I
haunted theme park.
really want to go exploring the tunnels of that place. Like real.
Oh
fucking-
yeah, the tunnels under there is how they kept their beer cold back in those ancient.
People are allowed to go down there, aren't they? Haven't we seen multiple ghost hunter videos?
You can do a tour, and you can see the haunted house stuff off season, right?
I swear we've
It's
watched
a
at
ranger
least,
tour.
but I swear we've watched at least 3 videos where they've gone down into the tunnels for ghost hunting. Because that's what I
Seen a
want to
couple.
go look
There
at.
was one where the guys walked around while the haunted house wasn't operational, and the other guys were from the news, so the news guys can go. But
I have a fun idea for a YouTube series. I'll go to all the places
here's
that are
the key,
haunted,
though,
being the
is-
asshole that doesn't think they're haunted.
here's the key, though. If you go anywhere in St. Louis, if you're dressed like Ed Brown, right, you can get into some pretty amazing places. If you walk in wearing a suit and a tie, you'd be like, "Hi, I want to check out the tunnels." They'll be like, "Right this way."
So don't walk in.
all
Don't
about-
walk in wearing a severed goat head with a pentagram.
right.
taking
That's
paint off my
that's
face
the
in
key.
goat blood.
That is what the king knows. You know, Mister.
Well, hold on.
Put on a suit and tie, and you can get anywhere, right?
It's all about that confidence.
Looking like you're supposed to be there. Just walk in, be like, "Hello, I'm here."
I'm still fucked up by Dan's face. What the fuck wrong with your face, Dan? His mouth doesn't look human right now.
You know what this reminds me of? That frame in Ninja Turtles where you can see the dude's face in the turtle's mouth.
Someone photoshopped Dan's face into a turtle mouth.
And some more.
Oh,
But that's in another segment. For right now, it's a beautiful day out in St. Louis, and what
I
else
wish,
to say?
I wish we had our fishing poles.
No, that's true. That's true.
I take all this, suit stuff off and put on some shorts and a t-shirt, and we come out of here and we just catch a few cat.
Or get
Yeah.
our floatable device going out there and have
Yeah.
the park ranger yell at us
That'd be
again.
nice.
Stop, you boys!
Oh yeah.
We're not 17 anymore.
Come
All
get us,
from
coppers.
Spanish
You'll
Lake-
never
I'm
take us
sorry,
alive.
Sunfish Lake, and it's not.
Like, right
Oh
next
yeah.
to
He
Spanish.
he definitely killed somebody.
And
He's
we are
reminiscing.
departing, and we're going to go even better. Is it?
Well, we'll find out.
All right.
Yep.
Don't change the channel. We'll still be here.
Don't change the
All right.
channel. Stop it with the channel changing.
I saw it on his face that time. When he said don't change the channel, Dan goes, God, or Ed goes, God damn it.
Don't change the channel. We'll still be here. All right.
Yeah, he closed his eyes. He's like, "Yeah, oh my god." It's the end of the show too. What do you mean don't change the channel? The show's over. You fucking what? Anyway,
Well, the network doesn't want you to change the channel.
so
I mean, we get a lot of
infomercials,
dark humor out
right?
of these, but they
That's
are
an
kind of
infomercial, though. That is a paid advertisement, and probably one of the best ever as
I'll be
paid
right back.
advertisements
I
go.
need another drink. I'll be
Right.
right back.
Right, and we're going to see another of the worst, or well, the best of the paid advertisements. Okay, you might not be aware of Amazing Discoveries. Okay, but Amazing Discoveries is like it's like
Is it amazing?
it is amazing. And the best thing about it is that like other infomercials are about one product. Oh, we're doing Chuck Norris's workout machine. Chuck Norris's workout machine, right?
Right.
This would be a different product each time you see it, right? So that was exciting in and of itself. It's not the same fucking infomercial for a vacuum cleaner attached thing, right? No. It might 1 week it's a vacuum cleaner attachment. Next week it might be some weird kind of t-shirt transfer thing that's stupid. But they have it's variety. And tonight, let's see what the Amazing Discoveries is for. It's from 1989, so this is real old, guys. Yeah.
So, Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream taste pretty good with some Jack Daniels.
Good.
It's a nice,
You got your hands on some.
nice mellow mix.
Yeah, like
Yes,
tell
I
the
did.
audience, how long have you been like bitching about not having this?
Whiskey or the Dr. Pepper?
The Dr. Pepper, Jesus.
From the moment I found out it existed.
Right.
I was
couldn't
like,
find
a
any.
strawberry soda? Did you say a strawberry cream flavored soda? I want that right fucking now.
And now you got.
But it
Dr.
is
Pepper.
available in abundance now, and apparently it is a permanent flavor.
It's a permanent new flavor. The Dr. Pepper.
I guess instead of going with, well, they had cherry Dr. Pepper. Cherry Dr. Pepper was good too.
They still have
Cherry
that.
Dr. Pepper is still there. Yep.
They also still have the regular cream soda Dr. Pepper, which is very popular. It's one of those things where when I go shopping, it's hit or miss. They're either going to have it or they're going to not have it for a while. Because I've mentioned this before, diabetics get real fucked when it comes to getting flavored drinks, and Dr. Pepper has been just real nice to us, you know?
Yeah, and so
Hooking us up
Yeah.
with all these
Zero
tasty
flavors, very good.
flavors.
and
It
Coke
is.
just said, fuck your shit.
Coca-Cola's doing it too. They come up with new flavors. They come up with a
Yeah, Coke Zero.
Coke has a new flavor out too. It's called Move. I want to try that one with some rum because it's got a bit of a coconut undertaste. So I imagine it would mix well with maybe some Captain Morgan, or just go cheap and mix it with some Malibu.
All right,
I don't know. I'm not a big rum drinker. I get sick when I drink rum.
Cherry Coke and Jack Daniels.
That's a good mix.
Yeah.
The nastiest mix I've ever heard is Jack with Mountain Dew.
Ugh,
Yeah,
oh, God.
Mountain Dew does not mix well with anything, I don't think.
Mountain Dew is meant to mix with things, though, I think. Wasn't it made to be an alcohol mixer?
I don't know.
I swear I heard that about it, that it was made with the sole purpose of being mixed with booze.
Well, maybe it'd be good as a sour mixer, something instead of sour for sour or something.
I don't know. I took a sip of what they had and it tasted terrible.
What was in it?
Jack Daniels and fucking
Mountain Dew.
Maybe it might mix better with something else. Like a vodka or something.
But yeah, Auntie Jessie's right. That's a Cobra drink, mixing fucking Mountain Dew and everything. I made barbecue sauce using Mountain Dew one time on a dare, basically.
That's, I
They're
mean,
like, use that as the base, the sugar base for it.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, all right. It worked. You had to do it just right, but something about the acidity worked as a meat tenderizer, so the ribs came out like there was really no point in cutting it. You just kind of dropped the knife down on it and scooped up your slab of really
it just
tender
glided
ribs.
right up. Yeah, it just slid right off the bone.
Yeah.
Tender, delicious.
I
I
don't
think-
know. I'm pretty good at making barbecue sauces of my own. I don't like to buy the stuff.
Well, speaking of which, you may actually be interested in the product they're selling this week on Amazing Discoveries. It's the Span Neck Vertical Roaster. You've got to see this thing.
Vertical roaster.
That's right.
Vertical roaster.
Yeah.
Coming up next
Turn it
on
down
Amazing
just a little
Discoveries,
bit.
We're going to show you how to make magic in the kitchen with the Hispanic
Oh,
vertical
the
roaster.
Hispanic
You'll learn
vertical
how to make
roaster.
perfect mouth-watering chicken,
You
turkey,
stand up a
Cornish
chicken.
hens, and diet skewers. And the Hispanic roasters
And it
will
locks
help
in
you
the
in half
juices
time.
in a
You're
way
wishful thinking
that
spend
laying it
hours
down
making
just
some
can't
bad
possibly
soup.
do.
You're an instant gourmet
That's
with
bullshit.
Hispanic magic. And that's Amazing Discoveries.
You know what that is? That's just clutter in your kitchen. That's all that is.
Yeah. Now here we have here's Mike.
That's
Actually,
gonna make the underside of the chicken less tender. It actually might make it easier to cut, but that's about it.
Okay.
Mike is wearing a not so obnoxious shirt and sweater. It's kind of brown. It's whatever. The kitchen is also not too obnoxious looking. It's like all right. It's whatever. He's a ridiculous sweater, and the product may or may not be, right? But usually it is the stupid product. Or we can debate about how stupid the product is because it usually is a really stupid product. like,
I was gonna say, if he can convince me to buy this product, I'll vote for him.
Now, by the end of today's show,
It's a wire
everyone
frame you
watching
put a
this
chicken
program,
on,
even people who are
right?
convinced that they can't cook, will be
Uh-huh.
able to make perfect mouth-watering chicken, turkey, and all kinds of poultry. How
Okay.
many people here eat
I
turkey
can
or
do
chicken
that
3,
anyway.
4, 5 times a week? Yeah.
We all
Two,
love
3,
chicken
4, 5 times a week.
3 or 4 or 5 times a week. Yay! All of you. Sure. I eat chicken 5 times a week.
I don't.
I mean, I do.
Yeah.
Or would.
I roast maybe 2 chickens a month because they're pretty cheap and it's one of the things I'm really good at making. But Jesus Christ.
How many people here are tired of having to prepare it the same way all the time?
And they are talking about a roasted
Our
chicken.
show today features
Yeah,
one of the most
roasting in the
innovative,
oven.
money and time-saving cooking devices that has come along in a long, long time. It's
Now-
called the
now,
Hispanic
pause right
Vertical
here on him.
Roaster. And just
He's the rapist glasses. He's like Jeffrey Dahmer.
He
He's
does.
it's
I see
he's got those rapist glasses. He's
He's
just
got like that cold stare too.
yeah, and
He kind of looks like the new Riddler.
the new Riddler. Yes, he's the new Riddler. He's Paul Dano. like,
Oh man.
Any minute now, he's gonna start going.
Wait, I don't know why they made him do that.
You were supposed to do.
Oh.
listen to some of the glowing reviews it's already received. Marjorie Rice of
Oh.
the San Diego Tribune said, "It's the best roast chicken I've ever tasted without exception."
Wow.
Lynn
What?
Casper of Bon Appetit magazine said, "I was skeptical at first,
This
my
Shan
friends,
has those
but I've been
black
eating my
shoes,
words
of course
and a
he
lot
does.
more chicken ever since." Other
Wow.
food experts have called it a boon to dieters, and they've all agreed that the Hispanic Vertical Roaster cooks the best chicken they've ever tasted. Here to show us how to eat healthy, save time and money, and make perfect poultry every time is a man you've seen on Good Morning America. Phil Donahue, Regis Philbin, Joan Rivers, and hundreds of other shows. He writes a weekly column for over 200 newspapers. America's favorite butcher, Merle Ellis. Come on, Merle.
Who? Who's this
Welcome to
guy?
Amazing Discoveries.
Earl Ellis.
Okay.
Quite a celebrity.
Hey, you got Swiss
Celebrity.
This could be fun.
All right, what do we have here?
Well, we're going to talk turkey and duck and goose and all kinds of new.
I'm hungry and I'm ready.
You know, the poultry industry's done a wonderful job of producing a product that's really, it's inexpensive.
Okay. I can kind of see how this might be useful for duck and goose because they're really, really greasy.
Mm-hmm.
And you do want to have them setting off of something to drain that grease out as you're cooking them. In fact, a goose you kind of want to stuff with bread to absorb all of it and then just throw that away. You don't want to eat it.
Right.
I'm gonna eat it.
I guarantee it'll make you sick.
Want to eat it?
I'm gonna eat it.
But duck and goose is pretty greasy, but if you cook it right, it's fucking delicious. So just
Telling me,
saying,
like-
maybe it would help with that.
Maybe.
Expensive if you buy it right. Of course, you can pay a premium. You can pay, chicken breasts are up to $4.49. But you can always, in any meat case, find these whole fryers.
$4.49. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you and your 1989 meat price. Fuck you. You fucking cocksucker.
Say $4.49.
Yeah,
That's
$4.49 for chicken breasts a pound. Fuck him. Fuck your 1989 way more valuable money, you fucking asshole in a fucking Marv hairdo.
hard to cook. No, not anymore. Not anymore. It's a simple thing to do. You got to do it a little differently than most people think about doing chicken, though. Because most people, when they roast a chicken, they roast it lying down, Yeah. We're going to change the way America cooks.
No,
with
you're
the
not.
Hispanic vertical roaster. It stands the chicken up. Isn't that pretty? It's awesome. It looks funny, though. Oh, yeah. No, but it sure doesn't taste funny, Mike. It really... I thought this was something of a gadget when I first discovered it, but I tried it. I loved it. I wrote a nice column about it. I got to know the man that invented it, or his family did, and the man that knows a whole lot more about chicken.
I gotta meet him, because I'm hungry.
Oh, all right, yeah. And so, there's another guy.
Welcome. All right,
All right. Now, who's this guy?
Put him in your pocket.
I don't know, but I think he's wearing a hairpiece too.
We're gonna show you some
Yeah,
magic
yeah.
with those
There's like a really weird line going on in his hairline where like the top of his hair is poofed out kind of.
Yes. He's got a big old hairpiece on, and he's told him to put some carrots in his pocket for some reason. Put those
What?
carrots in your pocket.
Did he really?
Yeah, he gave him carrots and told him to put them in his pocket.
Bonjour. With the carrots. Put them in your pocket. Put them in your pocket. Hang on to those. We're gonna show you some Hispanic magic with those later.
Okay.
He's going to show you some
In your
magic
pocket.
with the
Let's- let's
carrots
get
later.
cooking. Okay, let me
I don't
show you a
know
little
what
bit about the
that's,
vertical. How about some history? Want to hear some history?
Oh, history?
That's where I
Oh,
was
God.
going.
Oh,
whoa,
please don't.
whoa! It's the My Pillow guy.
It's the My Pillow guy.
Is that really?
It's dude. That totally does look like him.
Yeah. He looks like the My Pillow guy.
So this is My Pillow guy pre-crack addiction, pre-recovery, and My Pillow. Before,
Let's see, my vertical roaster.
yeah.
Vertical roaster.
Man, how the mighty have fallen.
Seth said something in there that said beer. Oh yeah, beer can Shannon. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, Seth. Yeah.
My whole family came from Europe, and in 1951, when we
Beer
immigrated to the
can
United
chicken.
States,
Yes,
my
that's
mom
right.
was an
Yes,
excellent
exactly.
Cordon
Beer
Bleu
can
cook.
chicken.
Okay? My dad was an engineer.
Exactly.
But the poultry that we were used to eating in France was not the same as the poultry that we found at the little markets in Paris. The flavor was a little bit different. She found the chicken sitting on ice and had all kinds of water in it, and it was just didn't have the same farm fresh flavor. So consequently, she asked my dad, she says, look, we're from Paris. Maybe if we stand the bird up vertically, what we'll do is we'll drain that fat and that extra water and everything.
If you drain all that out of the chicken, it's going to get dry inside.
No. Because what we discovered is that the wires that we were making our frames out of, and over 30 years of effort by my father, started adding the ribs, and we discovered that we were searing the bird on the inside, closing all the pores of the bird, and trapping the juices inside the bird.
All right. So it's much more than just standing.
Exactly.
It's like searing a steak. You sear it, keep the juices.
We
in.
seal
Does
it
the
in.
Same thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
I see.
Complete searing. But Mike,
I'm
we're
ready.
going to make
Let's cook.
You're the bachelor, right?
I've never done this before.
This is very simple. We're going to get you a little roasting pan here.
Roasting pan.
Okay. Put your little roaster over there on the side. Put your chicken in the pan.
Okay.
The chicken like it too.
You get
Find it dubious that design would actually have enough thermal retention to do what they just claimed that it would do.
That they heat up enough to sear the chicken from the inside.
Yeah, I'm not sure I believe that.
Well, Mike is also retarded. No matter what
I would have to.
do,
I would have to try this myself to believe.
right.
it.
But whatever they have him do, he's always like, "I've never done anything like this before." It's just like,
That's a special.
Like, I'm not a big fat fuck anymore. I'm just kind of a fat fuck. But I used to be a big fat fuck, and I got that way because I learned how to fucking cook. And I don't know. There's just no. I'm like
Chicken.
the opposite. I became depressed, reclusive, and started getting really thin really fast.
Oh.
No, but for real, I would have to try this my damn self to believe that thing heats up as quick as the chicken does, or faster than the chicken does, and sears the inside of it without burning it also.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
Maybe like because it stands up,
What we're
all
gonna
the
do
grease
is we're
and
gonna take
juice
our
is going to
chickens.
constantly be falling.
Here we have a little.
It'll keep it lubed up.
I don't know. I kind of just, I'm seeing this and I'm wondering why would you do this and not just do like a rotisserie?
Maybe that's kind of what it's doing. Maybe it's sort of creating kind of a rotisserie situation without the rotisserie.
I'm being a bougie fuck right now because I have a rotisserie.
Why don't you just get a rotisserie?
Well, I mean, they're not expensive anymore. A lot of kitchen items used to be like luxury items. Nowadays, they're just really not. They've all dropped in price. They're all just affordable things. It's the really high-end stuff that's bougie as fuck, and you're buying a name, you know?
Also, why don't you just, I don't know, pay attention to your chicken when you cook?
Or that, yeah. You can just learn how to cook like a normal fucking person. Base that bitch up.
It's
make it
not.
real
It's not the My Pillow guy. It's not. It's not the My Pillow guy.
No, that was just a joke. That was just a joke.
All right, good. All right. Yeah. It's not actually.
I mean, I
My
hope
Pillow.
it. If it was, that would be real fucking funny. Like, we found this and he's been keeping this hidden, but like it's been on YouTube the whole time. But he's a crazy crackhead and he's too stupid to think of that. Anyway.
Garlic salt, because you want to season your birds a little bit. This is the way the French do it. Just basically salt and pepper, okay? Just season your bird, just sprinkle it on there.
In the pan.
Yep, just like it. You want to do the seasoning right in the pan because that'll make a nice sauce afterward, and your seasoning is working for you all the way through. Okay? Now, take your seasoned bird.
Seasoned bird.
Now, if you miss
That's
this, Mike,
the seasoned
you're
bird.
gonna blow.
That's why everybody who isn't white makes fun of white people, because that's what we call a seasoned bird.
That is not seasoned.
Fuck me. That is so not a seasoned bird. You don't know how to cook for the fuck, dude.
It's a seasoned.
The whole thing. So you got to pay attention.
Look how nicely he does
Yeah,
it.
where's the
Now,
oil? Where's the?
You got to open
where's
up the middle a little bit. Hold both legs.
Ready?
You ready?
Yes.
We're going to count to three.
Why do they have to synchronize this?
Oh my
Why do they have to synchronize that? Why did they have to synchronize that? Oh, by the way, synchronize, guys. Synchronize your chicken fucking.
That is also the good part of this device. It allows you to murder your bird and by impalement before eating it.
Impale chicken on a spike. All right, now let's
look. Well, I'm a professional. Look, you have to just move the wings.
He doesn't know. Mike is such an idiot. Mike is a fucking moron. Look at him fumbling with it. Mike is such a retard. I'm keeping my eye on him.
Nothing. You ain't gonna add no lemon. You ain't gonna add no like.
Oh no. He will. He puts a little. They all add a little something to it. Guy on the left is gonna add a little.
I see a little. I see some orange there. Slice that. Drip that all over that chicken.
He's going to put orange and ginger on. Mike's going to put orange and ginger on his. The guy on the left is going to add a little soy sauce because he's actually got a duck there, right?
Oh yeah, it is a duck.
Yeah, but they're
right. We want to change the taste and the flavor of chicken.
What do I do?
I've got some special ingredients for you. Got some orange over here. We have some ginger. Now, do you know what ginger is?
Yeah,
it's a root.
Right.
Comes, you find it in any grocery store. You just take the peel off of it. Just dice it real fine. You don't want to use too much. The orange will give the chicken orange flavor. I'm going to be using crumpled blue cheese and some mushrooms. These happen to be shiitake mushrooms.
Sounds yummy.
All right, let's start stuffing. You just loosen the outer skin because that juice that's trapped by the Hispanic vertical roaster all works within all these ingredients that you put underneath. Merle?
Ingredients?
You're not doing a chicken.
I got a funny looking chicken here. No, this is a duck, and the Hispanic vertical roaster does a duck absolutely beautiful. You know how that Chinese style is when it's real crunchy and crispy skin? Do the same thing. So I'm just basting this with a little soy sauce or a little teriyaki sauce.
So you can also make duck.
Oh yeah, it does
and it sears in the juices.
How did you do over there? Did you do good?
That's fine.
Perfect. Okay, move your chicken over here. Put it next to mine.
Okay.
All right.
Sexy. See, they're giggling. They're giggling at the chicken because they know there's something sexual going on.
Now, all right.
2 chickens making a hot dog.
Wait, the carrots.
Put your carrot. Put your
carrots back in your pocket, Mike. Stop being an asshole.
Back in your pocket.
You ready for this, Benny? What's
400
Keep the
degrees.
goddamn carrots in your pocket.
Until
I'm ready.
I know something you have to do. To keep it moist, you gotta baste it. Where's the baster?
No basting anywhere along the line. As a matter
No
of fact, Mike,
basting.
if you cook about 23 chickens, you virtually paid for the price of the roaster.
How do you do that?
Because the time, energy.
He'll also do this.
savings that
All
you
right,
have-
pause right here. He'll
Especially with the
suddenly,
turkey.
this retard will suddenly be like, "All right, I'm going to take charge." Now, this is the part where we do this, and they'll be like, "No, we don't do that, Mike." And then he'll look at them with such confusion and just be completely stopped. He's like, "What? We don't do this step now?" It's like, "That's right. We don't do that step." And he'll actually try to fight them. No, we have to. We have to do this one unnecessary step. That it's kind of weird. Like weirdo. I don't believe he's acting. I believe he fully is this part that he's playing.
I totally forgot we were in. I would totally forgot we were in a versus. Okay, so
Yes.
this guy has no personality.
No,
He's
not
been a
really.
background
Other than
detail
he's-
this whole time. I've been
Yeah.
paying attention to nothing but this guy and this weird. I'm assuming they're going to bring up the fact that it does look like an Eiffel Tower because there's an Eiffel Tower sitting on the table.
There is an Eiffel Tower sitting there right there. Yeah.
I've been totally distracted by that thing and dissecting whether or not I buy this horse shit and just scrutinizing every little detail of how they're preparing these chickens.
You forgot that we are.
I feel
having a
very
battle.
very offended as a cook watching this.
One
Just
of which
like,
being, that's not a seasoned bird.
that's a naked ass, gonna be dry as fuck bird.
Well, no, because we are battling Amazing Mike. He's gonna battle the brown and brown.
Yeah, okay, Ed Brown would make this fuck disappear.
I think Ed might shoot himself in disappointment looking at this terrible white people food. Just like, no,
Barely
this is
seasoned
it.
chicken.
I cannot take humanity any
Oh
longer.
my god, do you think this is what killed Ed?
Maybe Ed saw this and was like, I can no longer be associated with the race I am a part of. We are too embarrassing culinarily.
That's how I feel on a daily basis.
And then but they could send in retard strength, brother, to just bash this guy with any one of these implements. There's so many things to hit this guy with, and he has no weapons for himself. Like, he's too stupid to prepare a chicken. He doesn't know how to use a knife properly. He probably gets fed by his wife. Or mom. Maybe mom. He looks like someone who is dressed by his mom.
Yes.
Brown, and brown.
He might be
Brown.
Bill Cosby's gimp, and that's where he gets these sweaters. You're gonna have my sweater after I stick my pudding pop in your butthole.
Yeah, well,
No, that's the sweater Cosby was wearing with one of his victims.
Yes, I swear there's a pudding pop commercial with that exact sweater, with the Bill Cosby wearing it. I swear, I totally believe he wore a sweater just like that.
You got people saying hello to you, Teddy. Say hello to them.
Hey yo, Gray Man Media, what up?
Smash the like button. Smash the
Yeah.
subscribe button. Smash the bell button.
Like
We're
it.
the most
Love it.
We're the lowest effort, most entertaining show on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just effort.
Let's get these birds in the oven here. Let's.
Yeah, I'm curious where this is
I
going.
want to get to what this guy is. Get to the
Now hold
price.
on a sec. Wait.
Well,
I just heard some info there.
Because the time, energy savings that you have, and I'll show you with the turkey later, you save 50% on the turkey. The chicken, you save about 30%.
30%? So it pays for itself.
Yeah.
And think of the time you're saving, Mike.
Don't have to worry.
30% on
Don't have
what?
to do anything.
30%.
Time and
saves
energy,
30%.
he said.
Yeah.
I don't know if he literally means energy. If he's about to say that, I don't know, I'm about to be real disappointed in this turkey, I think.
100 degrees, 45 minutes for 3-pound birds, and then add about 10 minutes per pound thereafter. That's
Now,
all
I gotta tell you something. I've seen other vertical chicken roasters before. Is there a difference?
Yes, there are. There's a lot of things that can stand straight up. okay? And you have to have the right configuration of the vertical roaster on here.
Right.
The turkey roaster needs 10 ribs to perfectly sear the inside of the bird.
What are the wires made out of?
The chicken roaster has 8.
What are these things made out of?
It's tempered steel.
See, he just
Perfect
interrupted
geometry
him,
all the way around.
and
So
like,
no matter
what are
how
these
you
made
put
out of? He's doing the
turkey
spiel,
or the chicken
and
on
then
there,
Mike is
you
just
can't
this
mess it up.
retard. He's like,
So
what
this
is,
kind of
what
acts like
is
an
this?
antenna.
Perfect.
You know?
This acts like an antenna.
Hispanic magic.
Hispanic magic.
And the crowd seems to be with Mike,
How about
right?
turkey?
For some
Let me
reason.
show you how you do the turkey.
For some reason, he seems to be in charge of the crowd.
Now, this guy here, this is about
All right.
13 pounds.
That's
Okay.
never going to fit in
We're
the
gonna do a
oven, though.
countdown
It's
here
tall.
too. No
Push it
countdown this
down.
time. We're just
So
gonna
it's
stick
doing
it
like
on
a
there.
seat drop.
Danny,
Cut off the tail
That's
at
a
the
full-size
bottom, get rid of the
turkey,
tail.
isn't it?
Danny, we got
Okay.
a problem.
What's the
Full
matter?
size
We have a
turkey.
very small oven. It's never going to fit into the oven.
Well, let's try it.
Okay?
Put it on there.
Zoe says, I am very good at making certain things stand up too.
We know you are. Okay. But
Let's see.
what if your oven isn't that big? You
Also,
are asking
Fit.
people
It'll
to
fit.
vertically stand up a turkey.
It'll fit.
and notice
Oh.
again, no oils, no butter, no.
Yeah, there was nothing on that turkey.
Nothing.
That is a
No
that is a
seasoning.
dry turkey.
Just
I
throw the
hate
turkey in
people
there.
who do that. There are a lot. I've met a lot of people who like their strong opinion is that a turkey should have nothing put on it when it's roasted.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nothing at all?
Oh, you're
Nothing.
insane.
Nothing other than maybe butter.
Yeah, but aren't you supposed to stuff it? Even the stuffing seasoning and shit?
Every time I make a fucking bird like this, I stuff it, I season the fuck out of it. Sometimes if I put it on a grill, I'll make a rub for it and slow roast it.
We'll put some.
I never half-ass my fucking food. I refuse.
Put the garlic cloves under the skin. On the...
If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. God damn it!
Now the question is, do you fuck your turkey before you put it in the oven?
I
turkey,
might fuck my turkey before, but I will not share my fucking techniques. Those are my chef's secrets.
Understandable.
All right, it fits. All right, that's great.
But Mike, I gotta tell you, he hasn't cooked a turkey in the oven for ages.
Well, how else can you cook
He
a
does it
turkey?
in the backyard. Tell him about it, didn't? I'm a golfer.
What?
You apologize?
Did he just rub his eyes after handling a raw bird?
Yeah, and apologize for being a golfer.
Oh,
And
he
he said,
rubbed- he wiped his hands off, but still, ew.
and he admitted to being a golfer as if it was
There's
an
a lot of
embarrassing
golf.
thing, right?
I don't cook turkeys in my oven because the boys always like to have something after we're through playing golf.
The
So
boys.
let's walk over to the
The
bar.
boys.
So
He
Mike
likes
can
to
do
hang
that.
out with the
You're
boys.
gonna
He's
show
a
us how
golfer. I'm a
barbecue
golfer.
turkey, and I didn't want to
You
let
know,
out,
golfer is code for something, right?
Can I help here, Danny?
Okay, lift this up. Okay, let me set this over
All
here.
right.
What we're doing
Okay.
here.
What?
My favorite backyard barbecue.
Okay.
Okay?
Wait a second, you
All right.
forgot this.
Now put
That
that away,
basic
Mike. See
bitch is
again.
your favorite.
There he is.
No, don't mess this up. You can't use this.
See, again, Mike pulled out something there, and he's like, "Here, you use this, right?" He's like,
So
"No,
all
we
you
don't
do
use
is
that,
you go
Mike."
out to your garden and you get yourself 3 even
Anytime,
bricks.
or
and
pause
put it
right
down
here.
below
Pause right
where
here.
the charcoal
Anytime
goes.
Mike is proactive and is like, "Here, let me do something," it's always the wrong thing, right?
Like, no, you idiot, stop doing things.
Like they have a new steamer thing. It's a new steamer, Mike. You don't need an ironing board. And he pull out an ironing board. He's like, I got an ironing board right here. It's an ironing board. He's like, Mike, we don't need the ironing board. You know, it's like it steams your clothes without the ironing board. And he's like, well, I don't understand. I'm going crazy. You know, like. But that's
New things scare me.
So this basic bitch, like the most basic of basic grills, is his favorite kind of grill.
Yep.
And you put in exactly 48
Weber
briquettes
for
for a 15-pound turkey.
Circular.
48 briquettes.
Wait,
that's it.
What?
Wait a second. Let's cook. Let's cook.
What happens is it's
Taylor
perfect.
I gotta hear all that again.
48 even bricks.
Okay.
And put it
48
down
briquettes.
below where the charcoal goes.
Okay.
And you put in exactly 48 briquettes for a 15-pound turkey.
48 briquettes.
That's it.
Wait a second. Let's cook. Let's cook.
What happens is it's perfect. There is no answer to it. It's just it's perfect.
So
Why are they applauding?
It's a timing thing, Mike. It's a timing thing.
I see. Okay.
Put the dome on there.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
And through the magic of my backyard barbecue, Mike,
Live.
Don't forget when you're
Wait. I gotta ask you a question. If you leave this and go play golf, it's gonna burn up the turkey. Pretty smart, huh?
No.
Because that's why the 48 briquettes.
Yeah, because
Why
when
is
the
that?
coals go out, your turkey's done.
So and it happens at the 18th hole.
So you don't have to come home.
The world's first automatic.
Wait. He back it up there. Right when Mike was proactive, he stepped up and he's like, pretty smart, huh? And
if you leave this and go play golf, it's gonna burn up the turkey. Pretty smart, huh?
No.
And see that right there. That is
Why is that?
I see this happens a lot. He'll be like, blah 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 blah. Pretty smart, right? And they'll look at him like, no,
you're a real.
You're an idiot. Like
you're stupid.
I don't have cable, nor do I watch TV. Are infomercials still a thing? Yeah. I think there's always like the basic channels always have like a paid programming section.
Infomercials.
You see it a lot on broadcast television. In fact,
I haven't watched broadcast television in a really long time.
It's all paid programming for the most part now. On
like the closest I get to watching TV is I have a smart TV with Pluto on it. And
now you don't get that on Pluto, but as I turn on the TV, which is muted, it's just on the monitor. Yeah, that's infomercials. Some old it's Chips. Oh my God!
Which, by the way,
programs and info.
If anybody out there is ever thinking of getting cable, just get a smart TV and get Pluto because it's the same goddamn thing.
Yeah, no, cable is not worth it.
Yeah,
HBO is streaming now.
Yeah, but I'm saying Pluto is literally like having basic cable.
They also support Tubi.
Tubi as well. Yeah.
Oh my God. It's Spaceballs. Spaceballs is on. All right, that's cool, but whatever. But most of the broadcast television is
on where?
It's the Laugh channel on this television. It's just
it was on YouTube for free for a while.
Yeah.
Little pro tip for everybody: just turn ad block on for those free with ads movies on YouTube, and then they just become free.
Yeah.
See, now that's why Google doesn't like you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't have
the movie
ad block.
The movie Apt Pupil is on YouTube for free right now. Watch it. It's a great movie.
I don't have ad block, but I was watching just one of those free movies, like one of the Blood Fist movies, and it was playing fine. I barely even noticed an occasional commercial pop up. Like, not nearly as bad as even a single PewDiePie video. With the
occasionally, I kind of like miss commercials because it's like, okay, I can get up and go like take a piss and come back and it'll be back on.
Oh yeah,
or you can pause it.
No, man, because that.
Oh yeah,
you don't understand.
When we get through this battle, I'm going to show you some commercials. Some of these I've discovered only because I have commercials to play over my videos on YouTube, and some of them are insane, just
and
irritating. Yeah.
By the way, I don't buy this at all.
Yeah.
I think this is a total lie.
Yeah.
This turkey. I think this is a total fucking lie.
This probably is a total fucking lie.
This is bullshit. No, I mean, I'm saying I do not believe the turkey would cook that quickly with 48 briquettes specifically. I just don't buy this. I think he's completely full of shit. This is garbage.
I don't buy the way the turkey.
Yet again.
I believe that turkey was cooked in the oven, right? And it was possibly... Well, first of all, the top is way too dark.
It actually looks more to me like it was made in a rotisserie, but that's just my opinion.
But why is the top so dark when most of the heat's coming from below? The top is so dark compared to the rest of it. And
I don't know.
Be coming from below?
Yeah. Well, no, it'd be reflecting all around because of that tin foil, but I just don't buy... Like, turkeys take a long fucking time to cook, dude.
Yeah, they do.
I will occasionally buy a turkey and just cook one. Doesn't have to be Thanksgiving. Sometimes I just want a fucking turkey dinner. But they're a bitch to make.
How long does it take you?
For me, 5-6 hours. I do it real
Cut that
slow.
time in half. Cut that
Fuck
time
that.
in half with the Hispanic vertical
No.
roaster. It saves you time, money, energy, and peace of mind.
Those briquettes are not going to burn for 3 hours. No,
Hispanic
I'm
vertical
sorry.
roaster is a stylish, sexy, awesome, tantalizing new cooking system that stimulates the imagination and
the prostate of your bird.
You've got to check it out.
I already see like a problem with it. Like if you saw when he stuck the turkey into the oven, it was rubbing up against those filaments.
Top broils, yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna catch on fire.
No,
it was really close.
The baking filaments are going to be on, not the those are the broilers. But still, I do not believe that a turkey would cook inside of a grill like that, the way they've presented, in the amount of time they're claiming. I think you're going to end up with a really undercooked turkey.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly 48 briquettes. 48 briquettes. Well, I don't know how long it takes, but they said...
Yeah, they didn't say. They just said,
put
yeah.
48 briquettes, and it'll be perfect.
Coals go out.
So that could be like 8 hours.
And it happens at the 18th hole. So you don't have to come out.
So when it's done, it's done. It just stops on its own with 48 briquettes.
Okay.
That's perfect.
When your turkey's hot, you want to lift it up with the ring like this, okay? So that's the ring.
Did somebody say that's very dry?
It is dry.
Okay.
Look at it.
Smells great.
No, like I heard somebody in the audience say that.
I don't stuff
Let me hear it.
off barbecue. Okay. Let's see. When your turkey's hot, you want to lift it up with the ring like this, okay? So that's the ring.
Oh, beautiful.
There's some buttering going on in the background.
I did think I heard. I think I heard a lady say it looks very dry.
Yeah.
I did with this turkey here is I don't stuff on the inside because you cook at half the time with the Hispanic vertical roaster.
Wait. This cooks for like 4 or 5 hours, doesn't it?
No, it's a 2 hour and 15, 2.5 hour. On your barbecue, it takes about 15
You're a
minutes.
liar.
So wait.
Cooks 2 hours.
It cuts
2
your
hours.
cooking time in half.
No way.
Sometimes more than 50%.
Smoking a turkey,
What I did
chicken or
here is
turkey?
because I'm
No
not
way.
stuffing on the inside. Because remember,
No,
I'm
not
searing the
smoking one, grilling one. Smoking one, that is always going to be a slow process. But what he's proposing is ludicrous too. And the crack just hit. Look at his fucking face.
Okay,
He's
someone
serious.
screenshot. This guy needs to be a card.
It's cracked out.
bird on the
Vertical
inside,
chicken roaster
cooking
guy.
on the outside. I put some stuffing right up here on top, which is really nice because what you can do,
Look at the juice.
okay, is that whole stuffing mound
Oh,
just
beautiful.
comes right down, right in your platter. You slide the knife under the wing, just like this, and you push this down.
It's my favorite
Just like
part.
that.
That's my favorite part. Oh, yum. Okay.
You carve your wing out.
Can I eat something? I'm starving here. Cut me a slice. I gotta take a test. But I want to take
Fuck
a
off,
taste.
Mike.
You
Fuck
gotta
off,
cut me a
Mike.
slice.
Over here.
Stop. Let him do his thing,
Now,
man.
this is the really, how many
He'll
good
give you a
cards
slice in a
always have a
second,
half
you little
dozen?
fucking
Just carve on the
dweeb.
inside, and the whole side of the bird
Mike,
just
God damn,
comes
shut-
down, just like that.
All right, okay.
Looks great.
So when you slice it,
Oh, look how moist
Mike,
that
take a
is.
bite of that.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Now you can have a
I
bite,
taste
Mike.
this.
it's like butter.
Oh,
The
that's
moisture
great.
stays in there.
Let me tell you, this is fabulous.
Okay.
I
So
love
wait.
it.
Pause right here. No. This other guy, this is the inventor of the thing, right? Or his family invented it, right? This other guy is the guy he like blew for a little while, saying he was like America's favorite butcher. He was on like Good Morning America and Regis Philbin and whatever and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other guy, he's just like over there in the corner. He's like not doing anything. Why is he there? Why they introduce this other guy to introduce this other guy? Why is he even there?
I don't know. He hasn't had much to say, but it seems like they're about to talk to him.
Okay, yeah. Right.
How they do it?
All right,
Let's bring up the duck.
That's not done.
This is
That's
amazing
not
discovery,
done
guys.
already.
You
They
guys
just
are so
stuck that
fucking full of shit.
They just stuck that
I
in.
forgot
It's
to
already
remind you to
done.
put the carrots in. I'm sorry.
All right, the
Sorry.
carrots.
All right. I'll tell
Fuck
you
your
what.
TV
Now, how long
magic
would this
horse
take?
shit.
This would take 30% less time to cook, right?
The chickens are about 30%. The turkeys are more than half. Okay?
What?
More
How?
than half. Saves a lot in energy, too.
I'm going to take out right here, Mike, the little wishbone, because the
You
little
stuff a
wishbone is
turkey
probably the
with
most
that.
dangerous part of the chicken.
Ain't the stuff
Merle,
I'm just gonna shit
you
out.
can have that one.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Mike,
cutting
I'm
out the
gonna give you
wishbone.
mine.
All right.
Oh, thanks.
You get really good at this after a while, and you just lift that little wishbone out. Get it out of your life. Put it over there. Okay? Now,
Where's the wishbone?
wishbone's right over here. Got it?
It's right
Okay?
there, you
Now,
dumbass.
we're going to teach
He's
you.
the most
Forgot the,
dangerous
with
part of the
Santa
chicken.
Pancake, forgot the
He
carrot.
just said the wishbone's the most dangerous
Well,
part of chicken.
okay,
He
we'll
puts
use
it
the
right in
carrots
his
now.
mouth.
You know what?
like-
You don't need a knife and fork when you're carving on the Hispanic vertical roaster.
Okay.
We're going to carve this with a carrot.
Oh, come on. This is not Ginzu carrot here.
Give me the carrot. What you do is when you carve, because all the juices have been retained, you just push this. Look at the juice. And everything just comes right down. And so, when you're fixing up your platter,
Oh, that's beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Boy, I'm ready for that.
and you do the same thing on the other side.
Oh, but
Denny
he,
on
he
the
cut
breast.
part of it,
This
but
is
I
the
thought.
juiciest
Oh, he is cutting it
chicken
with
I've
the.
ever
Oh,
seen.
cutting it with the carrot.
The
Right.
juiciest turkey cooked in
He,
half
he
the
cut.
time.
It was so tender. He
I
cut it
want
with the
one, I want
carrot.
one. How much? How can I get
How
it?
much?
Come
Let's
on,
go over there.
come on.
All right, how much?
Oh,
How
these
much
are
is this
great.
motherfucker?
I've got to have one of these. How much?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You're talking about the original Hispanic vertical roaster here, Mike.
Right.
This is not an imitation.
How much?
Okay.
This is my turkey roaster. Cooks in half the time. 10 frames, tempered steel.
Got it.
My chicken roaster. Fast, quick, simple, and easy.
Hold on a second.
What? You want to look it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's about to say how much it is.
It's like,
No, I want to see if it's still available.
If it's still available. All right. Oh my God.
They have a
Oh my God. There's still a page. Oh my God.
barely.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this reminds me of the those AOL websites I used to frequent.
Wow. It looks like a Geo
Wow.
page. Yeah, it's funny.
Are they the only ones? Nope, other people started selling them. So maybe it does work. I don't know. Maybe I'm full of shit. I just
Hispanic
think his
vertical
fucking
roaster.
times are full of shit.
Right.
Oh, I'll get one myself and try it my damn self. Maybe I'll eat some crow on it.
Maybe.
10 frames, tempered steel.
Got it.
My chicken
Right.
roaster. Fast, quick, simple, and easy. 12 years of recipes.
12 years of recipes. He's really pushing it.
Denny,
All right.
I'm impressed.
Okay.
I'm sold. I got to have one. How much?
$39.95.
Denny, they're ruthless. Denny, wait a second. Denny, you
40
told me your
bucks
goal was to
for
put a
two-
Spanish
for
vertical
a
There's
set.
plenty of room
every
on the
home.
table. Now,
And
of
it
course,
was
he's going to
70 for a full set of them now.
Yeah, no, but there's something else. There's room on the table. Obviously, we're going to get something else. You know, obviously, we
If you
always
give
get
him a great
something to sweeten the deal. The
you'll have
audience
every
is
home.
always like,
What
more,
am I-
right? It's like it starts
More,
off with.
Papa, more.
Oh,
We also got
Oh, that's nice.
two small ones for pheasants. Like that, you're ever going to cook a
Okay,
pheasant?
Mike. You like
Hey,
to
how
eat
many
Cornish game
pheasants do you
hens. I
cook?
watched your show.
Uh-huh.
Never.
Maybe
Yeah.
you'd cook some pheasants if you had.
I've
vertical
never
roasters.
had pheasant to cook it. The only way I'm going to get pheasant around here is if I go hunting,
Yeah.
which I could. There are lots of pheasants and quail around here, but
Or
Yeah.
just, wait for the season. I'm sure there'll be meat for sale.
me
There you
being in the condition I am, I need someone to go with me if I'm going to go hunting.
I watched your show.
Teddy is a bear.
Cornish game hen racks.
That is true.
Oh,
Tempered
Cornish
steel
game
wires,
hen
perfectly
racks.
cooked
Great.
the inside of the game hen in 30 minutes.
Wow.
30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
You can put as many as you
I
want.
made a
No.
Cornish game hen one time. I bought one and made it, and I was just like, what the fuck is the point of this?
Tiny.
You know what? Let's just
itty bitty chicken.
let's just call it what it is. They're bird butt plugs.
Yeah. Metal bird butt plugs.
Slide them in your oven. Almost 12 to a cookie sheet.
How much? I gotta have them.
$39.95 for the whole collection.
Okay. More! And then he starts bargaining with the audience. He's like, "It's a good book. It's a good book. 12 years of
Now he's gonna be like, okay, you want the really good one? He's gonna bring out one the size of a road cone meant for a human.
Well, this is where it gets wrestling, like where the audience is screaming, and he's like, "Rah!" It's
If
very
you give him a great
performative
deal,
here. Oh, what? What is that?
Brutal, Denny. You realize
What
what
is that?
$59 worth of equipment. Please. Oh, this is great.
Oh, and look, he's
at this.
disgusted. He's
You got
disgusted. He just
$75
walked
worth of
off in
equipment
disgust. He's like,
Right
"You
now,
realize this is
when I gave you for
$50
$39.95. These attachments that we
What even is
designed
that?
should fit
It's a hanging
the top
thing,
of the Hispanic vertical
right?
roasters.
You could
How many
make-
of you
Oh.
out there diet?
Yeah. No, back it up. Back it up.
Hold on.
And I'll show you how to
Back
do
it up.
this.
As he puts this
I
down.
think they're like kebabs.
No. Back it up. And as he's putting it down, see this guy. He's disgusted. The America's like, I can't believe
this. $59 worth of equipment.
I can't believe you're doing
This
this.
is great. Look
Right,
at
he like
this.
walks away
You got $75
Oh, you make
worth of
skewers?
equipment there.
because you got to hang
Right
the
now,
skewers too.
when I gave you for
everything
$39.95,
Right.
these attachments
Hold
that
on, get
we
ready to
designed
pause right here.
to fit
Yeah,
the top
pause
of the
right there.
Hispanic
Pause
vertical-
right here. Pause right. You can see him in the background, just looking on in disgust. He's like, I can't believe they're giving away $59 worth of this professional cooking equipment to these peasants.
I think he's looking at all of this like the horse shit that it is.
He's disgusted. He's totally capable.
I think he is completely not like. He's like, God, why did I sign on to endorse
He
this
tried
stupid
this. He
fucking
tried it. He
product?"
loved it. He contacted the owner. He's like, listen, there's a show we can go on called
Look,
Amazing Discoveries.
All they're doing is
Discovery
selling.
is amazing. We need to.
All they're doing is selling. All they're doing is selling butt plugs and sounding rods.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And now we're gonna add
For
some
chickens.
wind chimes to it, so you can make vertical skewers. Because, yeah,
Vertical
everything's
skewers.
better when it's heated vertically, right?
Everything's better when it's
Vertical roasters. How many
Vertical
of you
cooking is the
out
future.
there diet?
Yeah.
Huh?
Skewers totally weren't made specifically to be cooked evenly. They're totally meant to be cooked from the bottom to the top.
The audience is yelling, and he's going like, yeah, right.
The oil.
It removes all
It removes the
that can be
oil.
shish
That's what it
kebabs,
does. It
lamb
removes the
kebabs,
oil.
pork
Okay,
chops.
is what it does.
So yeah,
$75.
they're kebabs. Yeah.
Somehow
Kebabs are not meant to be cooked that way. Kebabs are meant to be cooked fucking horizontally.
What are you talking about? What are you talking? You don't know.
I even know the reason why that is. It's because they didn't have quite as much shit to burn in the area of the world that kebabs come from. So they came up with this.
To cook hamster on the My Chicken, just marinate in NyQuil and cook on cat. That's right. That's what you do. That makes sense. That's right, Otto.
$75
Stream. That's
total
correct.
value with my cookbook.
All right.
$39.95.
All right, yeah, we did it. It's right on. That's the price. Woo! Finally, we made it all right.
Feed us
Got it.
more, Father. Feed us more.
And all sorts of other
Feed us the shit.
gadgets. All this, we come back.
Oh no, we just gotta munch it.
No, right. We got the
When
price.
he's
We see
trying
the
to
product. We
talk
got it.
loud, he really does look like New Riddler.
And all sorts of other Hispanic magics. All this, we come back on Amazing Discoveries.
The big wide ways he moves his mouth.
Yep. Even his mannerisms. You know what I mean? Very, very new.
This guy definitely became a serial killer later.
But in fact, I want to see a movie about Amazing Mike, where Paul Dano plays him. Right?
Yeah. What do you think happened to him? Serial killer, corpse fucker, rapist, or child molester,
Well,
all.
it's actually going to be like Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, the movie where the guy who hosted the Gong Show was actually a CIA like assassin, and so the story of Amazing Mike is that he's actually got He's got.
Like he's a sleeper agent.
He's well. It's not that he's actually a CIA assassin. He's delusional, right? But here Mike is also crazy in some other kind of way. You know what I mean? But he's hiding it, right? He's like,
I do not
Mel Gibson movie about that.
About what?
What Teddy just described.
Oh,
it's a cult conspiracy theory.
I do not think amazing whatever the fuck this guy's name is. I don't think he has a chance.
Oh no.
Are we gonna get some commercials?
Yeah, for the thing. We're just going to skip ahead. Let's skip it.
No. Let's see the
commercials. All right.
Yeah.
And why roast your chicken in grease?
Ew.
You need the Hispanic Vertical Roaster. It saves time, saves money, saves calories, and your chicken never tasted better.
Looks dry.
Just place a
Looks
whole
dry.
chicken on a scientifically designed
Did
Hispanic
you see
roaster.
how dry
Add your
that
favorite
looked?
flavorings or spices, and pop it in the oven. And on the
Okay.
side, saves money, saves calories, and your
Jeez.
chicken never tastes better.
Yeah, there is no juice to that.
It opens like.
But I'm gonna slow motion this next shot.
Oh, yeah, back it up. Let me see it again. Let's see if
Yeah.
yeah. Lower it onto the
Spread it open. Oh yeah.
Oh, so it comes out the neck.
Designed Hispanic roaster. Add your favorite
That's what happens
flavorings
when the
or
shit
spices,
goes back
and pop
in.
it in the oven. It's that simple. The fat drips away while the delicious natural juices are locked inside. The sturdy tempered stainless steel frame heats up to sear your poultry on the inside as well as the outside. Your chicken comes out tender, moist, and flavorful.
It doesn't look
Cooked
moist.
this
It looks
way,
dry
you
as
can
hell.
fit 4 whole chickens into almost
4
any
whole
oven.
chickens?
But what about turkey? Hispanic
Turkey,
Magic
sure.
also gives you this turkey roaster.
Oh,
Use it just the same way to
ooh,
roast the most delicious
see,
turkey
it's
you ever
so-
tasted.
it's not,
you
you know-
never even have to baste it. In half the normal time, you'll have the most mouth-watering meal you've ever served. Did
That
you
turkey is
ever
dry
see
as
turkey
fuck.
this
Yeah,
tender?
Yes, it
And
is.
look,
What
you
the
can
hell
even
is that?
roast it
Wait,
on
back
your
that
outdoor
up.
grill.
Back that up. See the stuff that's next to it?
Ever
Green pepper full of grapes? What the fuck is that? What do you want a green pepper full of grapes? Like,
What, you don't have any green pepper full of grapes every Thanksgiving, Teddy? What's wrong
it's
with
a
you?
green pepper. Serve it up with a green pepper full of grapes. Like what? That's
Yeah, that's how you do a cornucopia, right?
Sure. Fill a green pepper with grapes, and then you got the perfect garnish to a turkey dinner.
see turkey
Delicious.
this tender before? And look,
It's
you
delicious.
can even roast it on your outdoor grill.
With
But
exactly
there's more.
48
You
briquettes.
also get these Cornish
for
game hen
Cornish
roasters.
game.
You
Wait,
get 2 for gourmet
back it up.
meals you can
Those
prepare
things
in
are tiny. I see it when they're in their hands.
You also get these Cornish
The
game hen
hands are
roasters.
bigger than the little game hens. That's what do you want to eat a little Cornish game hen?
I know.
You get 2 for gourmet meals you can prepare in less than 30 minutes. And there's yet more Hispanic magic.
Oh, and this
special
skewer thing.
frame
The
fits on
little
your chicken roaster to cook pork chops
carousel.
the healthy way. Or make
What?
diet-conscious,
What
taste-tempting
the
morsels
fuck?
like
You stick
these.
fucking
And
pork
remember,
chops
Hispanic
on there?
vertical
Healthy
roasters
way.
are made out
What?
of tough-tempered steel right here in the USA.
Oh,
and
it's
are
made in
even
the
dishwasher
USA
safe.
and
You
dishwasher
get all
safe,
these Hispanic
sure.
roasters, plus this collection of
And
easy-to-use
a
diet
weird
and gourmet
book that's,
Hispanic
I don't know
recipes
why
from around the
it's
world.
it's
a
vertical
$75 value
because
and
it's
an
the
amazing
vertical
discoveries
cooker.
price of only
So the book is
$39.95.
vertical too. God damn
So that's
it. Wow, $39.95.
75. So this is for the special for this commercial for this infomercial. $75. They have not changed their price.
No.
Which leads me
Still
to
sells
believe
for
that website is somehow defunct.
Probably.
That
Okay.
might be like a mirror of the website I just found.
Now the question is, did Mike convince anybody to spend $39.95 for this set?
I think Mike shot himself because of this item.
Yeah,
That's almost half off.
I
Here's
think
how
Mike
to
is
order.
buried
To order
out in
your
that river.
I also think maybe Mike used a couple of these things in ways that one would use a sex toy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
sounding right.
creative ways.
price of only $39.95. That's almost half off. Here's how to order. To order your complete 14-piece Hispanic vertical roaster collection for just $39.95, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-228-2424. Order now and you'll receive the chicken roaster, the turkey roaster, and as a special bonus, 2 Cornish game hen roasters, a complete set of
let's
Hispanic
jump
diet
to the next
and
video.
Hispanic mayonnaise.
Because it's just more of this crap.
Discoveries. Denny, we've got some questions from the audience.
You want to see? All right. We're gonna see.
That was a fucking wow.
Yeah, and it looks like it kind of can fold up and like stand up like a. That is.
It's a tricorder. It's a fucking meat thermometer tricorder. I want one.
That's a man who knows how to cook meat.
Pretty good in my book.
I mean, I just have a basic gauge thermometer. That works fine for me, but the more precise, the better, I guess.
Oh no!
If you don't have a thermometer, a good thing to do is if you were to poke it.
What?
The stream stopped. I think because the video we're currently showing. This guy's video. This chicken motherfucker has stopped the stream. All right, jump to the video.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. As temporarily, let's see if it starts. We detected copyright. Does that mean it's stopped, or are we going to come back? Hold on a second.